Hey everyone, you are listening to episode 4 of Bonds Creek After Hours. Today we have on Cam and John Woodfell of Mothman Outdoors.
Has a bad habit. He's gotten way better, believe it or not. We both have, but he's got a bad habit of like, I'll go, okay, action. He goes, all right, guys, welcome. And I'm like, bitch, you got to give me like 2 seconds. I was like, I got to put the logo up there. And I'm like, you're just straight into it.
Look, you tell me you're ready, I'm going.
Yeah. So I've told him now we have hand cues where I'm like, we're rolling. Go.
He's acting like this is a fucking 4x100.
Yeah. I'm not even, the O hasn't even left my mouth. And he's like, all right, guys, welcome back to the channel.
Welcome
I
to
was
the
like,
video.
fat bitch.
Yeah. He's like, I said no, not go.
Yeah.
This has got to be some sort of mistake. Did you say steak?
I like it well, I don't like it well done anymore.
I was caught in mid-conversation. Did anybody lose any fletchings while I wasn't paying attention?
Oh, yeah, Aaron showed
Really?
yeah, and
I shot my own.
I messed up because these are the new arrows, the Rain Terrors from Warhead.
Yeah.
And the wraps that I bought with them from the show that I got them from does not like using the glue without primer pen.
Yeah.
So I'm learning that now. So I'll just have to go refletch them, take the fletchings off. I mean, take the wraps off if I need to.
Yeah, I was gonna say there was the one that came off and then the one was starting to peel off, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Here's a good question. Talking about fletchings. Are you guys a 3-fletch or a 4-fletch guy? So I'm a 6-fletch guy.
I'm joking.
It's a torpedo.
I'm a 4-fletch guy.
I'm debating it.
Are you?
Debating it. I'm not 100% sure.
The only reason I ask is because did you see that video I sent you at the show you were at?
Yes.
And everyone's getting asked and everyone goes 4-fletch, 4-fletch, 4-fletch. And he swears
And there's
to God.
one dude who said 5.
Well, he's the anomaly and he's weird.
Look,
No offense to that dude. I don't know who that dude was.
That's some new trend shit.
Here-
I ain't
well, I
involved
just,
on
I
that
had
terrain.
just said that I want to shoot four fletch. Aaron's like, nah, nope, don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah, that was
here's
a
where I'm at.
literal
That was
conversation.
yesterday.
Yeah.
I think 4-fletch is really good if you're out distance. Don't get me wrong. Like
like
you're
far range?
anything past 40 yards, yes, 4-fletch. I can see it.
You're adding weight.
Yes.
True.
On the
However,
back
if you
end.
just get a light enough arrow like an Easton 5.0 or a Warhead Rain Terror, because my arrow weight with 4 fletches is 412 grains.
I'm shooting rebar.
Same.
So-
I'm over 500.
But even when I ran a 4-fletch, only the FMJ Max, it was still 460.
I will say, in my opinion, where you notice it the most is in slow-mo camera.
Yes.
Is when you see it straighten out the arrow just the slightest bit more than 3
So
fletch.
here's
That's when you
what,
just go with more helical and offset.
This is true. This is also
to
true.
an extent. So like, and this is where I know, but hear me out. For what we're doing for whitetail, the most I'm going to shoot a whitetail is 30 yards.
Maybe, yeah. Yeah.
In where we're at located. Like even the urban spot, the most I'll take is like a 32-yard shot.
Unless you're blessed to have an open field or something.
Yes. However, where we hunt, we do not.
Yeah.
At 30 yards, it don't fucking matter. You can shoot rebar at 30 yards. It don't
Debatable.
fucking matter.
Debatable.
From
I
what?
don't know. You get them, they hunch up. You might be fucked if you shot low.
Yes, but you're talking about low and high, not left and right movement of the arrow.
Oh, left. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Stabilizing.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. That makes
So
sense.
at 30 yards or in, I'm not worried about 3 or 4 fletch. I'm not worried about stability at range.
I'm going to miss no matter
worried
what I'm
about
shooting.
speed. I'm
Like,
worried
I
about
just
I'm worried about
fucking-
speed and getting arrow and getting penetration. Now, if I'm out west or a mule deer or elk or I have a flat yard, 100% 4-fletch all day. 4-fletch, fixed broadhead or a mechanical all day.
I just need to know how many fletchings they put on those 308s because they're never miss.
Never.
Man, they're pretty
I
accurate.
think it's like a 180 turn or something.
Something.
I prefer a 180 grain on that bitch.
Because if you listen to the guys from AAE, the owner, he's 5-fletch. He's 5-fletch, 2-degree helical.
Oh my God, why don't we just add 6? Fuck it.
I was say,
Arrows,
Isn't-
they're 6 fletch.
Isn't
Or
what's his name? Elk Shape? Isn't he 6-fletch guy?
No, I think he tested it, but he's hardcore.
What's his actual name?
Van Staten?
Yeah, from Elk Shape.
Yeah, I love him. He tried 5-fletch, didn't like it. He gets the most out of 3, but that's because he's running. I think he's running the Max Stealth, or he's running an AE vein and gets a 2-degree helical to the left.
That's just crazy. At that
See-
point, I'm just going to stick them right beside each other.
Yeah.
till
The
there's
way
no
I'm gonna do
around
mine
the damn
is
arrow.
I'm gonna do a 3-fletch,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna do left helical and we'll do 2 degrees offset.
Okay.
So that's how I'm gonna run mine more than likely. Because I
The
mean,
way I've ran all mine,
they stabilize pretty well.
the way I ran all mine all year and for like all last year was I used the Mini Max. I used the Mini Max, put them in there,
They're not bad.
2-degree helical to the left. call it good.
Let me ask you this: do you also think it matters if you're running fixed head or mechanical?
Depends on what you're hunting.
If your bow's
well-
tuned, it doesn't matter.
We'll just say
If your bow's tuned, it doesn't really matter.
I have something to say about that. You have to tune your bow for fixed hits.
I tune my head even
Some.
to mechanicals as well.
Like if I've seen where you shoot a fixed head and your field points.
Yes.
All summer, you screw a fixed head on, you shoot, and your group's gone.
See,
People aren't tuning their arrows. You're
I
not
ain't
tuning
ran
your
into
arrows
that.
for your broadhead.
Yeah.
I've never ran into that issue.
No,
And some people may not. Like I ran into both. It depends on what broadhead I use. Like if I use my Q80Xs, I've never had to. But if I use like what is it? Like the micro Hades? Yeah. I had to tune mine a little bit.
Oh, look at those Q80s. They look cool.
They're
I've
nasty.
shot a
I'm running mega meats though. I'm looking for holes.
I talked to the guys at G5 when I was at NWTF because I have seen two things. I've seen mega meats go through and be fine, and I've seen mega meats go through and lose blades.
They
We
make
ate up.
blades.
We'll find out. We're gonna punch something
Now,
with it.
do not get me wrong. Gigantic hole on the
Yeah.
outside. Like
Yeah.
massive wound channel.
Yeah.
See, I'm running not the mega meats. I'm running the dead meat
Dead meat.
V2. So it's I just didn't want to take away a lot of penetration going to
Is
that
it-
full 2-inch cut.
Is that the one that's titanium now?
I'm not even sure. Not sure.
I will be running
Or is that
either the Sever or the
I
Evolution
don't know. I
Hot.
can't remember.
The Evolution Hot has given me the most gigantic blood trail I have ever seen in my life.
I've been seeing a lot about the evolution stuff.
We have a video. That blood trail is 2 feet wide.
On our Instagram, yeah.
Best blood trail I had was out of a fixed head. It was a Ramcat Hydroshock.
Memento.
I'd tell you-
Ramcat, West Virginia's signature.
Honest to God, the
Straight
biggest
through a
blood
shoulder
trail,
blade too.
the biggest blood trail I think I ever had was from a Nissan Altima.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll do that.
Look at this blood.
60 miles an hour.
We never did find that guy.
That is not-
Just for reference, that's the blood trail.
Yeah, that was a massive blood trail.
Oh, holy shit.
And that was the
Uh,
Evolution Hot.
Everybody
that
at home
deer-
can
that
not
was-
see this.
That's your buck, right?
Yeah.
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 I
Yeah.
think I did.
You can't
when
see it.
I-
Just go to Mothman
we
Outdoors
met-
Instagram.
we
I'm
met
going
Dale
to
Perry.
steal that and put it up down
Yeah.
here.
There you go.
You know the sad part is I would not have been able to see that. Justin would have been getting a call and be like,
colorblind.
"What's this look like?"
Dude,
I think we make an app for that now.
He 11 ringed his buck this year and he texted me a picture of it. He's like, "What does this look like?" I'm like, "Smoked."
Smoked. Go get it. It's dead.
Right
Down,
on.
it's like 2 feet away from you.
Yeah. You're probably looking at it, honestly.
Well,
Some
and we
bitch
talked,
is stiff as a board.
Yeah.
Like
and
you
we
ran
talked to
40
Dale
yards.
Perry, like the owner of Evolution, super
Yeah.
nice dude. And I love the Evolution because it is a hybrid. It has a fixed blade in the front and extendable.
No, I'm
Yeah,
shooting a
it's-
hybrid right now.
Yeah,
I'm shooting
the
a
Sever
fuzzy.
is also fantastic. I had 0 issues with a Sever. Like I think it's the Sever 2.0 I used, the hybrid. Fantastic.
I love-
gigantic wound channel.
Yeah, I love shooting the Sever. And believe it or not, when it came to tuning, it was probably the easiest broadhead to tune, in my opinion,
Yeah.
that
See,
I've shot in so far.
You can lock those blades in too, can't you? With
Yes,
that pin or
and test with
Yep.
them.
So you
And that
guys
was- yeah.
mainly bow hunters?
Oh, yep.
Nothing else.
Yeah.
Not
Nothing
when it comes to
else?
hunting.
Yeah.
I
You
will-
don't,
I
you
will-
don't rifle hunt or nothing?
No.
Oh, I do.
And I
There's
think,
nothing wrong with it. I just
yeah.
I'm
For
leaning
me-
more towards that bow only stuff.
I think for us, when me and Cameron started Mothman Outdoors, we talked about, do we want to gun hunt? Do we want to bow hunt? And I think we just said, for our personal opinion, we just want to bow hunt because there are the guys out there that need the meat for the food. You know what I mean? To survive. Well, we don't. It's mostly for sport and because we love to be out there and hunting. So we wanted to make it as fair for the animal that we're hunting as possible if we're going to take its life just for the sheer fact to hunt it. And it just makes it so much more
personal
intimate
for the animal.
intimate to get that close to
Yeah.
an animal because like you guys know if you've bow hunted, especially anyone watching this, you've won the day whether you kill an animal or not.
Yeah.
When you've gotten it within range.
all day.
You're
Exactly.
10, 15 yards away
Yes.
from an animal that's never
Like,
touched
you
a deer
lived-
before.
Yeah.
because I allowed you to
Yes.
live. Because you walked right under me and had no idea I was here.
This
Yeah.
was the wound
That's a
channel
it-
for a set.
It also makes for much better content.
Yes.
It really
That
does.
is true.
See,
That
I'm
is true.
that was
I'm
the
on
Sever
both
2.0.
ends of the spectrum because like diehard bow hunter,
Mm-hmm.
always will be, love it. But then comes time, my wife's like, "We need meat in the freezer."
Yes.
Rifle.
That
That's
I-
like
yeah.
four
Stack
4-day doe season coming up.
Can't hate on
All
it
right.
at all.
So like
Also, what was the first way you learned to hunt? With a gun or with a bow?
Gun for me.
Yeah.
Ours was with a gun.
Me as well.
It's
Kind
hard
of
to
in
let that
between,
go.
kind of in between. But I mean,
please
It
don't tell me it was a crossbow.
no,
Okay.
it was a
Me and
old
you-
school,
Me and you think
Fired
the same
immediately.
thing.
Fired immediately.
old school high country micro quad set at 40 pound.
You know what the first thing we
Old
shot
school.
with? A deer? Was a 12 gauge.
Damn.
Yeah. at 8 years old.
Okay, so
And
this
I flew further back from the recoil than the slug went into the animal.
So I want to
Yeah.
preference this by saying I've never killed anything until I shot a bow.
Yeah.
I grew up.
That's still pretty cool.
So like I grew up hunting, like me and my brother both did.
Mhm.
I never killed anything. Like we did the whole blaze orange out there with my dad in Jackson County trying to kill something. Never got the opportunity, and then I fell out of hunting until we got out of the military. And
Yeah.
then, like usual brother, she's like, "I got a great idea." He
Let's
goes, "You want
go
to bow hunt?" And I was
shit.
like, "I ain't got nothing else, fucking dude."
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah.
So I picked up an RX-7 from Hoyt, and I killed my first button buck 2 years ago in Kanawha County.
Mhm.
Like that was the first time I've ever put anything through an animal whatsoever.
Wow.
So
He
when I
looked
say
like Luke Bryan. Is he down?
Yes, he did. Yes, he
Put your
did.
teeth away, boy. You're going to cut the fucking tree down.
So when I say like it's for us, like especially for me, I'm learning everything. I didn't even know how to gut a deer. Like I've watched hundreds of
God.
videos. I had
Mhm.
never done it before. So like I'm sitting there like me and John, like I'm sitting there, John's looking at me because he's like, "It's your deer. You're gonna figure it out."
Yeah.
I'm like,
Good
I'm
way
like
to be.
trying to go up with it, get
Bleeds
the
too
guts
deep.
out.
Bleeds too deep.
Yep.
Too late. And I told him, I was like, don't. I was like, just slide, just barely do it. You got it. You're
Yeah.
doing good.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you hear a
And, like,
hissing noise,
Yep. Yeah.
No,
your
you,
nose.
do you cut the ass out?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good man.
Yeah,
Good
we-
man. Don't
yeah.
leave that.
I think at
there.
one
But-
point
Bitch
we
in
heard
here.
something sizzle, and I was like, "We need a crash cart in here."
He's
Yeah.
But yeah, and then this year I got lucky. I killed 7.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
And then-
Damn.
and then everything myself. Like John helped me carry it out, but we learning everything about hunting from ground up.
Yeah.
In the
Nothing
past
wrong
2
with
years.
that.
Yep.
Yeah. So like one of our biggest things we want to push is like you can do it.
Mhm.
If you put your effort into it and figure it
Oh,
out,
yeah.
like you have the ability to do it. Like 2 random old dudes who got out of the military and we just wanted to start hunting.
Slow your roll, dude. Old dude, slow your roll.
Have you heard my back?
Yeah.
I'm not too far out of that scope. I bow hunted when I was younger
Mhm.
quite a bit. Dad and I both did. We'd go out together with climbers and then separate.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And we did that for a long time. And then, between work and life and marriage and kids
Yeah.
and stuff, I hadn't bow hunted in like a decade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd showed them a picture of my old Hoyt, and he's like, "My God, that's a Stone Age bow."
Yeah.
And
Have you pulled that thing back lately?
yeah, it blows your head off,
Yeah.
And when they started here, of course, they're both boa fanatics, and they kept running their
Yep.
mouth to the point. I was like, "Oh, sorry." I
Peer
already knew it was
pressure.
kind of like,
Yeah.
"Son
Peer
of a
pressure.
bitch." So I ended up getting the RX-7 behind me, and then he was talking about competition. And I'm like, "Well, maybe we'll slip into that. That's
Yeah.
a completely different bow, though. No
Yeah.
problem."
Yep.
Now
There ain't nothing wrong with having multiple bows sitting at 3.
now
Did you-
I'm
did
too
you-
deep.
When he showed you the picture of the old Hoyt, did you go, "Don't ever show that photo to anybody else ever"?
That son of a bitch it was typical like 2003
Early
though, like a
2000s, like a XT 2000.
lime
Yeah.
green strings with lime green accessories. It was
Oldie.
balled out back in the day, buddy.
it
So
was sick.
needed a no fear sticker on the rifle,
Yeah. We're solely Matthews now, just because we like their bows and they've got a good record. But
Yeah.
the last Hoyt I ever owned was a Spider. And I
Holy
think it was
shit.
like 2015 ish.
2014,
Yes.
2015.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would say those got the Z5 cam.
Yes.
They come out with the carbon spider right after.
Yeah,
Fun
that was the
fact.
next year. It's like the Defiance. They ran 2 years.
2016, I think it
The
was.
bow shop that I bought that bow from, I told you about, is Riverside Archery in Washington, is where Chris Pratt always buys his bows.
Another wonderful Pratt. We're cousins, swear to God. You see the resemblance?
Oh. So I think back in the gun hunting, elk is like one of my biggest goals for
Yeah,
2027.
archery.
Elk.
Mhm.
I think it is the average individual who elk hunts. They can kill an elk with a deer or with a rifle in the first 2 years they elk hunt.
Yes.
It takes 7 at a minimum for an elk
Mhm.
for an archery.
Well, the thing is, I think it just depends on how hard you hit it.
Yes, and I also think
Like the old Indians,
luck
don't
has everything
stand
to do
too
with it.
tall,
Also-
run too fast.
but that's
You
just,
know?
that's just average.
Yeah.
Averages around it's like 7 years for an
I
archery.
mean, I think it's luck for whatever you draw. I
Yes,
think that's
that's
going to
true.
be
Yeah.
a big
But-
thing.
I will say, if you're going to hunt an animal like an elk with a rifle, if you're in a position where you're taking a 500 or more yard shot at an elk, you better be in shape,
yes.
especially if you don't hit that light switch button,
Yes.
because you're going to be hiking.
Yeah.
So if you think you can just get out there and shoot one with a rifle, you got to remember that elk is going to have a 600 to 700, 800 yard head start
Yes.
running. It's not just something you're going to knock down. You know what I mean? Now, unless you call it an ATM warthog, then yeah, it's you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But
shooting one at
You'll cover
500
it.
yards
Yeah.
is wild.
But Bo, maybe what 80 yards, 70, 100 if you're Cam Haynes or one of those guys. You know what I mean? But
Yeah, I don't think I pulled back enough to be like, yeah, I can do
to
this.
hit that
Yeah,
shot,
I'd stay with
I
it.
look like a
60.
medieval archer.
Yeah.
Well,
Some
so
bitch
that
not
brings
even
me- that
in the
brings me-
housing.
That brings me to a question that's been floating around a lot. Personally, what's your most ethical yardage you're taking a shot at a whitetail?
Like the furthest we will
Yeah.
take, or our ideal
No,
range.
farthest you'll take.
Whatever I'm comfortable in that moment.
Yes.
Well, first of all, Cam, we have to establish whether I'm an ethical man.
Right. You're very right.
I think that's debatable for everybody to
Just take that back.
Where you at, Justin?
My farthest shot I ever made on a whitetail was 36 yards. It was this year.
Where's the furthest you will shoot a deer?
36 yards.
I think you just said.
Yeah.
Farthest.
Yeah, it was the
Mine was
farthest shot.
42, and that was my first deer.
I think mine
So
was
what's your
like
answer to that
not
question?
even 30.
That's hard.
I would say you have to base it off the furthest shot that you've taken.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's based off of like honestly what you're comfortable with.
Yeah.
So if like you're comfortable 60 and in, and you can take it 60 yards,
But that's what TAC is for.
yes.
TAC lets you know where your comfortability is at.
Coming for that pickup truck.
In Indiana, and I was like, 111. I was like, I've shot 80, 90 before, and then I shot 111. I was like, why is that so small?
Yeah.
I was like, why is that? Why
We
is that
did
ring?
hit the target though.
Yes,
We did
we
hit it.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
So-
Yeah.
We didn't hit that ring, but
I don't know. Like for me personally, I'm thinking like max 40 yards. Like 40, 42 is my max. That's probably where I'm gonna keep it.
I would say honestly, it depends on how far a hike I feel like taking on that day.
Yeah,
That
No
shit-
shit.
Yeah.
Then you
Oh,
have
so-
no idea where the hell it went.
Yep.
Well, because like with my eyes, my bow, my ability to shoot anything past 40, especially in this area, too many variables.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it also
Like, 3
depends.
steps, there's a tree.
Is he or she going to run uphill or downhill, which
Yeah.
is going to change blood loss and
Yeah.
blood flow. You know
You
what
run
I mean?
uphill, you ain't seeing no.
Well, a lot of places around here, it's damn hard to find a shot over 40 yards.
Yeah,
in West
exactly.
Virginia.
Which
Well, that
we-
goes back
yeah.
to
I mean,
the
there are
same thing you already
exceptions. There are
said.
exceptions, but I mean,
Yeah.
for the most part,
depends on where you are. Yeah.
unless you're Aaron over here, Robin Hood.
I was gonna say I'll 60 and in.
That's
Oh,
fair.
yeah.
60's my max. I've
You
shot.
shoot all the time.
Well, yeah, I'm
That's fair.
comfortable.
You
And that's
flex
the
and
big
shoot
thing, too, is
rat
like-
bastards.
Yeah.
It's very rare, especially in West Virginia, to find individuals who like bows and shoot them consistently
Yeah.
throughout the year.
Oh yeah.
Well, I
'Cause
mean,
you'll get most people who pick it
Well,
up.
that's it.
Pick it
yeah.
up like in August, and they're like,
my
that's
thing
enough.
is,
Good.
Yeah.
Like sighting in a gun, still got her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Put her back in the case.
I mean, I think I put my bow down for maybe a month. My archery season technically ends beginning of August, and then I pick it right back up into September for season.
Yeah.
Because right now I'm rolling into 3D season.
Yeah.
I put her down for 2 weeks as I thought for sure my rotator cuff was fucking gone.
That was Dunzo.
We were shooting out here, and I can't even remember what though. I tried to pull your 80-pound back.
Yeah.
And I let off, and I was like, I'm hurt. I'm hurt real bad. I'm hurt real bad.
That's what my drill. I have an 80-pound drill.
Jesus, drive me.
Yeah.
Well, Dave, it's
Why
gonna
the
be-
hell am I in the middle of this? This sucks.
it's going to be your first year really going back into bow hunting.
Yeah,
Where are you going to feel comfortable?
my old bow was 70 pounds.
Let me ask you this: since you shoot so much, have you heard the argument about you shouldn't pull back a weight that you can't shoot sitting down? Do you agree with that?
To an extent.
Okay.
So, I mean, you're going to have a bunch of opportunities, but I think you should always be challenging yourself. So, I mean, if 60 is too easy, why not go to 70
Right.
or just work your way up? But in an instance, you're cold, you're sitting down in a stand, you have an
Right.
opportunity to come in, you
But-
need to be able to draw that bow. That's where it becomes, you get in having the confidence in your equipment,
Yeah.
and being comfortable.
I
That's
think
why I'm
it's
comfortable.
nitpicking, is what I
Yeah,
think it
That's
is.
why I'm comfortable shooting a deer at 60 yards because I have confidence in my shooting
Mhm.
ability.
Yeah, and you're set up.
Yeah.
You know your
And,
tune.
yeah.
and- yeah.
Like, it's not bow season. Do I still shoot my hunting bow? Yes.
yeah.
75 pounds because I want to be used to it still.
Right.
I can shoot it sitting down. Doesn't matter.
And I think
But-
I asked that question just for the fact of I stand the entire time I'm hunting because I
Yes.
saddle hunt. So
Same.
my feet are on that platform.
Oh
all the
my
time.
god!
I don't
So-
saddle hunt.
Well,
I do
public invader, here you getting the right angles with
So
the name and everything.
Flying around.
I see
Oh,
kind of, I see kind of where you're coming at with that question. Like, it's is the weight comfortable? I don't think that's the issue. I think somebody should be able to pull what weight they can without ruining your form.
And here's something I want to add to this to piss everybody off. If you are an able-bodied individual like you don't have any medical conditions, or you are not a
No
child,
crossbow.
do not pick up a damn crossbow and think that you are an archer.
I knew this
Thank
is
you.
where we were
Is
going.
it archery? Yes, 100%. Not can't defend it whatsoever.
Is it archery if you can put a red dot on it?
No.
Yes,
Hmm.
still technically archery because you're shooting a
Do your sight
arrow or
pins
a bolt.
consider red dots if they glow red?
technically.
This is getting deep.
But what I'm saying, okay,
I like this.
I stopped caring.
my only thing is who do you think you're going to offend? Because I don't think anybody sitting here disagrees.
no, I'm talking about the audience.
Here's my thing. Who the fuck's going to know unless you post it on Facebook?
Well,
Which I'm not doing anyway.
That's the thing. These people who shoot deer with crossbows have never shot a vertical bow. They'll
Mhm.
post it on Facebook and
I saw
look at my archery deer.
I saw a 20-year-old man going to Cabela's. First thing he picked up was a crossbow. I'm like, you passed 76 bows on your way here.
That's
why-
when you just walk up and smack it out of the hand. And go, no.
Well, funny enough,
Be a
he messed
man.
up and he almost broke it while trying to test fire.
Oh, there you go.
See,
That's
you know,
ballsy. In Cabela's, that's
Yes.
ballsy.
Hits on
that-
the crossbows, you can cut your finger off on them.
that is literally that's the step below the guy that pulls out their bow a week or two before season and shoots
Yes.
it.
Yeah, I
Yes.
just
Oh, yeah.
Literally a
around.
step below that. It's because they don't want to put the work in. For
And
it.
when I went, we had the DNR regulations talk they have every quarter. I said that. I said I think there needs to be a separation between crossbow and archery as far as seasons go. Have archery, but then
If they're going to
crossbow-
keep it the way it is, that where anybody can use it, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I think they need to go back to the way it used to be. You
Yes.
have to have that Class Q license.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
Have
Doctor's
a permit.
note.
Because I
Yeah.
think here, and I think MFJJ did a good conversation about it. If we continue to allow crossbows and the level of entry in for so low for crossbows, vertical archery is going to end up going away
Yeah.
as far as
Yes.
hunting capacity goes.
Because it's already small as it is.
That and then the barrier to entry to crossbow is so easy because
Mhm.
you can't, and you can't shoot a crossbow like you can a vertical bow. I could shoot my bow 100 times a day for years and be fine.
But I think with a crossbow too, you also lose the art of archery.
Yeah,
You do.
Yeah.
but if you shoot a crossbow 100
Takes
times,
away
you
all
gotta
the
replace
skill.
strength.
Yes,
you gotta
exactly.
replace the strengths immediately.
Okay.
You only
so,
get a couple shots.
like you said earlier, what's bow hunting about?
Exactly.
What is so great about it? What you said it's intimate. You're getting
everything.
close.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's supposed to be.
Is it
challenge
is it that way if you're shooting 120 yards for the crossbow?
Hell no.
No.
Might as well just pick up a rifle at that point.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that doesn't take anything away from the individuals who actually need one.
No,
If
but
you have a
yes.
medical condition, your shoulders are shot, like something happened, 100% get a
Yes,
crossbow.
but
But
it
if
ta-
you were an able-bodied, pick up a vertical.
You're cheating.
Yes.
I think you're cheating yourself.
You're
Yeah.
cheating
Yes.
yourself. You're losing the experience.
That would be the only aspect of it that I agree with, because if you want to shoot a crossbow, I mean, you guys was in the military. What'd you
Mhm.
fight for? Freedom.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you can do whatever the fuck you want,
Yes.
you know. And that was our argument on the way to the bow shop one
Yes.
time.
Yeah.
They're like, "Goddamn crossbows,
That is
ruined
true.
in
Well, I
hunting."
mean, that's what I
was
said.
like, "Yep, well, it's America, bitch."
I mean,
Yeah.
it's like
It's just an opinion. But like,
Yeah.
if I'm going to go based off of how I feel, like if I can do it, I'm broken.
I also fought for my
Same.
First Amendment right to call you a hoe.
Yes.
Oh, there you
Yes.
go. I see. I'm fucking
Yes.
all about that.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just
Yeah, you're right. I'm just kidding. You a
One
bitch.
zero.
Yeah.
1-0.
Just
You
kidding.
you busy bitch.
Just kidding. Don't get your feelings hurt. If you shoot crossbow, you should be able to take a joke.
Oh, yeah. That's the last thing you should
You
be.
guys
You
go
definitely take
to
it.
live
That's
up
a
and
walking
fight.
joke.
I'm going to
Thank you.
zoom out. I'm zooming way out.
I would say that's a walking joke at that point to me. But if they decide to keep crossbows around, I agree with you. It needs to be its own dedicated season
Yes.
because it has its own place. It's not archery.
Yep.
It's not.
Not at all.
I don't, I don't,
They
feel
should
like-
definitely do a crossbow season
Yes.
Yeah.
way after bow.
yeah. If
Like maybe
Put it with muzzle loader.
yeah,
Put it at
that's
yeah,
what I was
like
about
in
to
between
say.
muzzle
Yeah,
loader
why
and
not
rifle.
do that?
And I think y'all's exactly what you guys are saying. If you put it with regular archery, you're putting the regular archers at a disadvantage.
100%.
That's
Yeah,
true.
all
Very
day.
true.
And
you get, it's just like whenever, if you try to bow hunt during rifle season, you get Joe Blow walking through,
Yep.
all blazed
yeah,
up,
it's-
ready to
it's
rock.
way more difficult.
Doesn't care. The thing is, you got a big, what is it, sportsmanship
Mm-hmm.
difference between archery and just everybody going to go out there and
So-
fill your
yep.
freezers.
Well, that's another thing. Like, so if you start out with a crossbow and it's quote unquote easier to start,
Mhm.
are you gaining woodsmanship as well? Are you putting in the time to
No.
know where these deer are coming from, why they're coming from that direction or whatever?
No.
I'd say no.
And you're paying attention
Yeah,
to your
probably not.
surroundings, or are you just sitting over a bait pile in a blind
Yep.
with a crossbow you bought from Walmart and
Well-
hunting the deer, which is there's nothing wrong with it. Don't get me wrong.
It's
No,
legal.
Everybody has the right
Yeah.
to shoot whatever they want with whatever they want as long as it's legal.
Yep.
But you're like you said, you're cheating yourself, and you're making the people who've worked for it, that shot their bow all season, feel, I don't know, I don't want to go off feelings, but like it's
Cheated, kind of.
cheated. Yeah,
Well,
you feel cheated. You're like, man, you're letting these guys in.
My
on a handicap.
my
Why?
feelings are hurt. Well, it's just like you get a new bow. How long does it take you to get sighted in? Like realistically,
A day.
You 6 months.
Well, yeah, I'd be like sighting the gun.
I'm
Really.
still sighting mine in.
Yeah.
To get excited in,
Only
yeah, it
because
might be
he
a little
uses
scary.
arrows every other week.
You want?
Yeah.
Okay,
Not a day.
I'm gonna solve that problem. It's because it's a Matthews.
Hey, you know,
Wait, man, I'm a wheat
know,
man.
I hunt
so
with one.
sighted
Trust
in,
me,
but-
it's
Yeah.
bad.
To get it tuned, everything like that, it takes you an all-day process, right?
Yeah.
Realistically, you can get a crossbow and type sighted in
3
5 minutes.
shots.
yeah.
Not me. I'm just like, I shoot 3 times. I look at Aaron. I'm like, sit this bitch. And he's just standing beside me. He gives her a tweak, and then I start hitting things again.
When it comes to us, he's the bow guy. I'm the gun guy.
Like, yeah.
Same here. I grew up gun hunting because when I was younger, most of our food was from hunting.
Yeah.
So I grew up, 30-06 as soon as I could carry it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Started blasting shit around here. 180 grain accuracy load. I'll rock that shit till I
Like
die.
me.
30-06.
Yeah.
I've shot through saplings and killed deer. You
I've shot-
ain't running from me, bitch. Everybody dies.
I've shot at saplings and scared them.
No.
I've hit saplings, and, dude. Listen, I deflected off a sapling and shot a doe right between the eyes with it.
Holy cow.
That was insane. My brother-in-law's like, I'm going out for the first deer hunt ever with a crossbow. Whatever. He's like, I'm gonna shoot one right in the head. I'm like, don't ever tell me you're gonna shoot a deer in the head, dude. 2 hours later, I come walking back like,
I shot it in the head.
I shot it in the head.
I don't care.
It turned. I
Yeah.
didn't mean to do it.
I
I
was
missed it 3 times.
If
I
you-
missed this deer 3 times, hit it with the 4th arrow.
If you do not have wild shit
Was
like
it
that
deaf and
happen,
blind?
you're
Yeah.
not hunting.
Never
Yeah,
heard
you're
of
not doing.
I'll say, like, another thing where we were talking about comfort distance. Yes, this year I shot a doe at 58 yards. Where I messed up, I did not take in account of the deer's alertness.
it.
Because she's seen me.
She dropped.
I had already no.
No.
She took a step,
Oh.
Wheeled
caught
a
her
little bit.
right in the neck. Did she move? No, she went 5 yards. But
Could have been
It's like
bad.
when you spawn one.
So I'll tell
Yeah.
you guys a funny story since we're kind of on the subject of shooting deer in the head. Well, when you're a police officer, deer get hit all the time by cars. You have to go dispatch them.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I was in someone's yard. The deer had ran in there. Both of her front legs were broke. And this is one of the reasons I told him. I said, I don't ever want to shoot a doe if I can help it because I've had to kill so many as a cop that were just dying. And I don't care if I ever kill another doe. But this poor girl, I go up there and she's staring at me and she's trying to get away, but she can't. And I feel so bad. So I pull out my gun, right? I earplug it, aim, bow. Somehow this 9mm glanced off her cheek and went into her abdomen.
Oh,
And she looked at me like, "Did you just fucking shoot me in the head?" And I'm like,
You
"Oh."
piece of shit.
I'm
You
like, I
missed.
did, and I'm about to do it again too. And so I unfortunately moved around. Finally, the second shot I got her, and the part that hurt my feelings was after I took the second shot. We hear bleep 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 South Patrol weapons complaint, and it's me because I'm having to shoot this deer so many times. I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, dispatch, that's probably going to be me. I've had to shoot this deer twice. I hear someone already go, damn. I'm like, oh man, that sucks.
Yeah.
But that one was bad. But after that one, I think that was like my first or second one. But after that, you're just like knocking me
I
out like
know.
dominoes.
that's one thing I would never say is I hope I don't shoot a doe
Oh, yeah.
because they taste good.
So
No,
delicious.
don't get me wrong. I will shoot a doe. But I told him when we first started really getting into it, I'm like, you just got to give me a break from the does for a little bit, man. I've killed so many with a gun that I just need to take a
and
break.
bother me. And he'd be like, anyway, I started blasting.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I started blast.
Yeah.
Yeah. but I will shoot a doe.
I think
your
that-
tenderloins.
I think you were
Yeah.
struggling to hit a doe this year.
Dude, listen, I shot a buck
Ooh.
on the 8th of
Shots
October. 30 minutes before I shot the buck, I missed the doe. So
He probably just ran up the hill to see what all the commotion was about.
that's exactly what
Yeah.
it did.
So I shot a one this year. We did a video one. I shot 20 yards, like super easy
Is
shot.
this the first doe?
No, the second. one.
Okay.
The first one. This is the second one. I was by myself, and I called you. I was like, "Fuck, smoked her."
Yeah,
Let me
yeah.
hit this bitch. I
Yeah,
hit
this
it.
asshole.
I
yeah.
I shot the arrow. I heard like a nice sound. I was like, "Oh God!" I watched the video like 6
Tree
times.
behind it.
Not even close. The
Dirt.
ground.
Oh,
How far?
20 yards.
Good dog on him, Nilsson. I know, right?
He got, we look back at the,
could have hit that fucking thing.
we look back at the video and he's like, "Oh, I had the bow upside down."
I get down. I'm looking for my arrow. Can't find it. I see like little specks of blood. I'm like, damn, I thought I smoked her. Turns out, I got the video back on my computer. I'm like running it back, and I'm like frame by frame, like trying to see what happened. She ducked my arrow, and I skinned her back by this much.
You saw her hair.
You're going to spine that.
I literally have a video of
Yeah.
one. I did that
Yeah.
too. I was like, I hit this deer. No, I did not. It literally skimmed her. Like I was like, that is some Matrix level shit right
They
there.
can do some wild shit.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
That's that.
What is it? I think they can drop like 18 inches.
That was 32
Yeah, at
yards on
least.
that doe.
Yeah.
But you remember that ram cat I showed you buried in that tree?
Mm-hmm.
That was that one. I heard the crack of the tree. I was like, yeah,
Swag. Yep.
Yep.
no, not one bit.
I can drop it 18 inches, but somebody's picking my ass back up.
Oh yeah. If I drop 18 inches, I'm getting away from something.
Well,
If I drop it, these ass cheeks is hitting the ground.
the first doe he shot this year was a double lung, and she ran 200 yards.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Downhill.
downhill.
Just booked it.
Died in some other lady's neighborhood backyard, and we were on the ring doorbell because in the city limits where we urban hunt, the limit is if or like the rule is if it goes in someone else's yard, you have to like notify the homeowner, call the police, let them know what you're doing. We called dispatch. They're like, we don't give a fuck. These are like, we have other shit to do, and just hung up the phone. So we're like, okay,
They're
clearly.
like, do you need us? I'm
Yeah, they're like,
"No, I
clearly
just wanna
that rule
let you
doesn't
know."
exist. And so we knock on the lady or the ring doorbell, and she answers through the ring, and she's like, "Can I help you guys?" And we're like, "Yeah, we killed a deer. We're just trying to get it." And she's like, "You killed it in my fucking backyard?"
No.
We're like, "No.
She ran.
This is like 10 blocks down. She just
Yes,
ran this
bitch.
far." Yeah.
What are you gonna do about it?
Yeah.
Just happened to die.
There's a
in your
crime,
backyard.
active crime scene in
But
your
here's the-
backyard. What are we doing?
Here's the worst part
I'm
about-
letting you know about it.
Here's the worst part about that story. So Cameron finds it. He sees him. We go down the hill. This bitch died in the middle of a walking trail. And there's family and kids walking.
How nobody saw her? Like we watched people.
Turn your head, kids. Turn your head.
Yeah.
They never noticed. No one noticed her.
Some dude walks by with his dog as Cameron's this doe, and I'm like, it's all right.
How you doing, brother?
I was like,
He
it's
did it
legal.
That's
That's
legal.
legal.
Stabbing her like a prison scene. Like,
Well,
With an X-Acto knife.
There's like
I'll
grass
say-
everywhere.
Yeah.
gutting them this year should be pretty easy for y'all.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
oh,
I
look
haven't-
at this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look
I
at
have-
this.
We're excited. We're
I have
excited.
never
Quick
had a
plug.
better knife. I've never had a better knife.
Yeah.
You didn't even get a damn hunting knife yet.
No.
I
Which
know.
we got to outfit you with before you leave.
The,
Don't worry.
the Badger
BT
is
ducks.
fantastic. The Badger is fantastic.
Yeah.
I appreciate
I have used
it.
that so much already this year, just getting everything for postseason. But
Yeah, dude, the picture I took of it on my outer vest, I've had so many people DM us asking how I got it hooked onto the vest. And I'm like, yeah, it's these cool little ulti clips that they send.
Yeah.
And they're like, holy shit.
We don't make this, but they are
Yeah,
the
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
They are the shit.
Well, I plugged you guys. Like, you can only get them if you buy from Bonds.
Not, not even remotely true. But they got more dealers than I've ever sold tonight.
I passed out so many of your cards in WTF.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Oh, that's
dude.
right.
So
You-
hell yeah.
I forgot these assholes unloaded their cards on you.
Oh, yeah.
Please tell me y'all dropped a few at other knife makers and be like, here.
Oh, you mean like I dropped one an iron wheel because I used a knife all year and had to sharpen it 75 times? Yes.
Ooh.
Yep. I tell people all the time.
Are they
Montana
a
Knife
discreet
Company, who?
Pakistan knife?
I don't know.
Who
I
was-
spent $300 on their knife at TAC for 7 strings.
My
And
goodness.
it was a great knife until it wasn't. Like
What was
these
the brand?
Iron Wheel? The same people make the broadheads.
Oh, okay.
It was a fit. Like, don't get me wrong, knife looks beautiful. Like,
Never
great
even
looking
heard of
knife. However,
That's just the company name.
yeah. However, like I had to sharpen it after each deer. Every single deer.
Mhm.
If I didn't have it sharp beforehand, like I had to pull out another knife and be like,
Okay. How many you run your Predator through?
Mine?
Yeah.
Like deer of mine,
Yeah.
5,
Deer in total.
7.
Without
it-
sharpening?
Yeah, they still ain't been sharpened. I still use them.
like I just went to Cabela.
He
and got one
sharpened
of like
them.
the replaceable blade knives because in Vegas.
Yeah.
You did.
Yeah, I thought so. I thought so.
Hey, I did good on Justin's.
Did you
You
sharpen
did
that
good,
Predator? man?
The scavenger I cut the back strap we just ate, you sharpened.
Yeah.
I haven't touched it. So good on you, buddy.
You guys gotta make those kitchen knives again.
We ain't
No.
going to see
Wait,
it.
wait.
Shut your mouth. The funny thing is, we went to dinner the other night. I was like to John, I was like, damn, we should have brought our knives in here and cut the steak.
Yeah.
I have
God.
done that.
And
Yeah.
made
Oh,
a
me
video
too.
of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I took
Yeah.
some pictures. I
I-
took some pictures.
He made me a like just a silver badger,
Mhm.
and that is my steak knife.
He is, and this one is old. He's trying to do some weird ass finishes
Wow,
on the knives. I'm like, why are you doing this?
He's innovative.
We're not hot gluing a fucking knife. We're not doing it.
Well, at least he's not trying to spray adhesive the countertop down.
Oh my dude, that countertop over there. See how bougie it is?
Yeah.
That's Rich Light. A very expensive. That's an $1,100 countertop.
Holy crap.
Because they sent us the wrong shit and would not take it back. That's supposed to be handle material.
Yeah, that's like nasty brown.
Oh yeah, that's what we quit using Rich Light because they dicked me too hard.
Look like you're 36 and ready to settle down.
And we
after
were like,
dealing
what
with
the
them.
fuck are we going to do?
There's nothing wrong with being 36.
Shit.
Shit, is that what you were?
Yeah.
My bad.
How old are you?
36.
I'm 37. I'm the
Yeah.
old bitch here.
Yeah.
I think I'm still the baby.
You are.
How old are you?
27.
Oh, yeah.
He
You
wrecked
fat
cars
bitch.
like a
You
27-year-old
fat
too.
bitch. I wish I was 27 again.
I don't know.
How old are you?
I'll be 28 here in
31.
next week.
20.
Next
Well,
week.
happy birthday.
Oh
next
my
week.
God, we're gonna have a birthday
You know what I was doing
party.
at 27?
Friday.
Nothing.
Friday.
In the Navy.
No.
I was strangling people.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, that's sick.
Oh, yeah. For those you didn't know,
Can I be
Cameron
Day
is
before
a.
we go to Morgantown.
Damn it, Cam, quit strangling hookers.
Yeah, geez.
God, going on
He's
over
like,
there,
it's
dude.
all right.
You have to
Technically,
spray
they-
water on him. Like,
These
yeah.
hands,
Oh,
look,
so
no, I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
stay
say
with my hands.
technically, they paid for it.
Believe it or not,
All
on
right.
camera, it might not look like it. That's the most dangerous man in this room. He's a purple belt in jiu-jitsu.
What island was
shit.
this on?
Love Island.
Love Island?
He got kicked off because he strangled all the different.
Yeah.
One cop talking.
It's very similar
He's
to
still
another
talking.
island I know
Yeah.
about, but we will not talk.
I was super.
Man.
I was super blessed. I got to train with a lot of good people. Like
Yeah.
a lot of good people. Tommy, Tony Ferguson.
Oh, no shit.
I met Joe Rogan before.
You guys know Eddie Bravo?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
I know who it
Put
is.
Cameron's purple belt on him.
Damn.
Really?
Yeah. I got a picture with him. He's a super nice dude.
Yep.
When I moved back to Jacksonville, when I was initially in Jacksonville, there wasn't that many jiu-jitsu schools. Actually, let's back up. I started here in West Virginia with a guy named Butch House. Super fantastic instructor.
Who's got his black belts from the Gracie lineage?
from
Yeah.
he's a Gracie lineage.
Oh
yeah.
shit.
Me and again, great story. My brother came home one day. He's like, "We're gonna learn to fight." Hell yeah!
Yeah.
All right.
He quit a month later. I kept going
Yeah.
for some reason.
He's like, this sucks.
Well, when you
This
get like a
sucks.
giant gash this big from a knee and you
Yeah.
have no medical insurance, you're like, I should probably do something else with my
Yeah,
life.
this- what's
And I was-
my business
yeah.
again?
And I was 13, didn't give a shit. So I started that, and then I stopped when I joined the military. So then went to Norfolk, picked up one of my best friends now named Brandon Gabel. Funny enough, at like a UFC gym.
Oh my God.
But he got his under a guy named Diego Bispo. Met Diego, super nice guy. I trained there at Diego Bispo Academy in Virginia Beach. Got my blue belt from Brandon. And then when I moved to Jacksonville, I was like, I want to keep doing jiu-jitsu. Like, loved it, competed all
Yeah,
the
it's
time.
fun.
Yeah.
And then I saw a 10th Planet gym, and I was like, holy shit.
Jiu-jitsu's not fun when you don't know what you're doing. though.
Yeah.
No one loves getting their ass kicked.
Tangled up like a
It's
fucking pretzel.
Yeah.
Get
You
turned in.
smell your own
Yeah.
taint, bitch.
Yeah, release me from this. He's like, I know. I'm gonna hold my breath and hope it passes.
I went to
Please
10th Planet
don't fart in my face.
I went to 10th Planet Jacksonville, and my instructor, Brian Brown, shout out to him, super nice dude, was the original bomb squad from Eddie Bravo in LA. He was one of his original members. So him and Eddie have been tight for years. He moved out of LA, came to Jacksonville, opened up 10th Planet like 10 years ago. Trained with him, and I have never had better competition ever. Like coming back to West Virginia, I'm like, why am I even?
Yeah.
I think also too though, but not to discredit here, but
No.
Jacksonville's so much bigger.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
there's a lot
And
more.
everybody goes there. There's so many people.
Was there like a million some in the city?
More huge. I competed so much. And I got
Didn't you
so
do the
weird.
rough and rowdy when you just turned like 18?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
You came in
my
like second
God.
place?
Yes.
Yeah.
Which one?
Like the original Rough and Rowdy.
Did-
before we
which
got bought
one?
By Barstool.
Which one?
2013.
Where?
Charleston.
I was gonna say I fought in
I was gonna
Somersville.
say, can't
Oh,
kick
right.
your ass. That's
The
hilarious.
funny thing about my Rough and Rowdy was it was the year before Barstool bought 'em. So I met Dave and all of them because they were there doing the Rough and Rowdy in West Virginia that year. I had no idea who the hell they were. I'm like, why are these people going there and like talking to people?
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, they're Barstool. I said, I don't know who the fuck that is.
Yeah, who
I'm
the
18
fuck
years
is
old.
that?
I'm like,
Yeah.
17 in
shit.
Somersville. That was
You met Rogan?
Yeah.
Is he cool?
Yeah, super
God
nice.
damn, of course he's cool.
Yeah. Now, don't get me wrong. Like, when I say I met him, like conversations.
He's
were
like,
seen it.
how you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it wasn't like everything that I've heard even my coach say. I'm like, super fantastic.
He was nice
He
enough to
could
at
also
least say hi.
fuck
to us.
everybody up.
Oh,
and-
yeah.
Holy
like he didn't look at you and
Like,
just
in
go,
that
"Who the
gym,
fuck
you
are
had
you?"
people like
Yeah.
Strickland coming in all the time.
Yeah.
Like I have UFC fighters that I personally train with. Like one name is Austin Lane, super tall dude. Like he played for Jacksonville Jaguars, then went to MMA.
You also
Okay.
sparred with Wanderlei Silva too, yeah?
Yeah, he punched me in the
Yeah,
face.
the action figure,
Hell.
Yeah.
That had to suck.
Ass murderer punched me in the face a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Six
He
times.
punched me in the
That's
face a lot.
that was here in
I'm too
Charleston.
old
Yeah,
to
yeah,
get
yeah.
many
was up with-
punches into the dam.
Trunk, brother.
There's nothing about being 37 and getting punched into the dam. I want a piece.
Oh,
of.
you thought we were gonna knuckle up? No.
I was like, oh, there's Davey and his Bond Street Night. Hey guys, you look like a motherfucker from the Goonies.
It's so bad now because people see that and they're like, "Oh, you can fight." No, I'm just gonna shoot you. I ain't got time. I don't have the energy or the
Pillow
joints for this.
fight, man.
That just
That's
worked.
Yeah,
It's not happening.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
the sad part is I could fight, and I'm just like,
it's not worth it for me.
good.
Not anymore.
Like,
I'd
I'm just,
throw a
I'm
punch
just,
and
I'm
turn
gonna
my
hurt
back
you,
out.
but in a different way.
Just
I'd punch and miss and spin around. And they just,
knock yourself
yeah,
out.
knock
Yeah.
myself out.
All right, so I got a deer question for you guys. I think you've talked about it before. Is baiting and food plotting the same thing?
100%.
Where's Chris? Somebody, can I call Chris Ashley real quick?
Yes, call him. Get him on the phone.
Okay,
I didn't get to watch that whole episode.
So
yet, so I
here-
don't know if we talked about it.
here I got.
We did a little bit.
So,
Maybe.
are you consider like? Why are you considering it the same thing?
Okay, so what is the purpose of food plotting to you?
For me, it's
Yeah.
providing nutrition to deer. Corn do for a deer, not a thing.
Not a thing. But what about the minerals that are added to it?
And what about
That
the
is.
attraction?
Okay, but that's the difference. So where do we draw that line? Is it if there's minerals in it, it's no longer baiting, or is it if there's anything on the ground that's not planted, it's baiting?
Well, here's my question. If it's just for nutrients, you want to just go ahead and put that on my property?
I mean, my thing is,
He's not trying to get it for himself.
Yeah, that's right.
If you put something on the ground that doesn't organically grow in that area, it's baiting.
Yes.
It's
100%.
baiting.
It is.
So,
If it
like
attracts-
I'm not
if
saying it
attracts
isn't,
Yeah.
but I
birds,
mean, like,
But I get what you're saying too.
are you trying to benefit the herd
Yes.
at all in a total, or are you just trying to? Oh, I want this deer right here now.
Both.
right.
Better.
So that's my
100% better.
Yes.
that's my exact
Because I'm
argument.
going to shoot another one the next year.
If
Yeah.
your goal is to maybe shoot a nice buck 3, 4, 5 years down the
Yeah.
road,
Mhm.
plant a food plot.
yes.
If your goal is to pattern deer and get a nice mature buck on the ground,
Yes.
why aren't you using bait?
So I have done both, obviously. Like everybody
Okay,
else shooting has.
Let me ask you this though.
Yep.
To your question, are you baiting it if you plant it, but you don't hunt that spot? You hunt around that spot.
Baiting the area.
We're getting
Yes.
very
You're
hypothetical.
you're still manipulating travel.
Yes.
Only if you're.
You're still manipulating travel
So is
because
it-
you're
you
adding a food
consider-
source.
But do you consider it baiting if you're open it to just whatever animal eats it? That's whatever.
it's
As long as
still
you're
baiting.
willing to not just keep it
So
just to
here's-
the deer.
Here's the only reason I bring up this argument, right? If we limit the ability to do it by only food plotting, you're making it a rich man's game.
100%. You're turning it into golf.
Yeah,
It's not- not
you
once
need
it-
some fucking
Not
money
once
to-
did I say
right.
I was against it. I
Mhm.
literally just said there's a big difference because there's different reasons to do
No,
each.
I agree. But my thing is like I don't like people who talk down on individuals who like necessarily put food out or minerals or something like that, and
Yeah.
they don't grow a food plot, and they're like, "Oh, you're just baiting that deer." I don't believe in that. I think if like everybody's going to do it for a purpose, you don't put a food plot out not thinking a big deer's going to walk through and not kill it.
The only
The
the-
entire purpose of a food plot is because you know you made a travel corridor for big deer,
Right.
And
and
your
you're
point
going
is
to milk one.
Yeah.
Like that's the whole purpose.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, do other animals benefit from that?
only thing is with baiting, my only issue with it is you get people like with the crossbow thing, they go out, they get a crossbow, they get a dump bag of corn out, that's all they do.
I just don't like how
My
you
thing
point it out.
is if you're gonna be out there, learn how to hunt.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So every
It's like-
now and again, if you're say you're struggling, you want to go dump out a bag of corn, go for it. I don't care. But the thing is hunting is so much more than just killing something. Learn how to hunt.
Yeah.
I agree. Woodsmanship is a
yeah.
huge part of
Yeah.
hunting.
So here's something I'll say on that. I agree. However, it still takes a level of luck
It does.
and
Yeah.
hoping that deer walks through the time you want it to.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
guaranteed.
No.
Because normally they're there
Anybody-
2 in the
anybody who-
freaking morning.
Yes. And
Exactly.
anybody who thinks
Means you're
baiting
not betting on it.
automatically
You need
means
And
to
it
work on
means
that
you
sometimes.
got 2 in the
No.
morning.
Yeah.
I haven't-
Food in bed.
I haven't had a mature buck on a corn pile. See,
I was gonna say I've never had
See?
like a giant buck come
Yeah.
up in a
Well,
corn pile in daylight.
the
You will
thing
not.
is,
you'll never will. Because they've
have-
been shot over.
I have
Yeah.
once,
Yeah.
but
Were you there?
I was within 80 yards of it.
So that's enough.
So that's
So, I
that's
mean,
a no.
I'll
but
give you
like
credit.
I
I'll
was,
give you
I was in the
credit.
area. Is what I'm saying. Like I mean, I was still like right in there.
Yeah.
Except my wind was blowing there,
Mhm.
but in the past couple years, I haven't had a mature buck on camera over corn. So I mean, it's not guaranteed.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not
But-
guaranteed, as well as if you were to plant a food plot on the same property.
I've
It's
never
not
really
guaranteed.
hunted
No,
for
it's
bear,
not.
but,
of property, I think if we're going to talk about this baiting in West Virginia specifically, the law needs to be changed.
Yes.
You can't say it's okay on private, but not okay on public, especially if you have a private and public mirroring each other.
Yes.
I agree.
Mm.
I agree 100%.
I also,
Either make it illegal no matter where you
Here's-
are, or make it legal
I
to
don't
just
like
do it.
West Virginia's laws 90% of the time because where we hunt on the ridgeline is technically private property.
Yes.
However, since it's not posted, it's public. Make that make fucking sense to me.
Exactly.
Because
Came out of a DNR agent's mouth.
yes,
Well, there's more states that are like that. I'm pretty
No,
sure
I agree.
Nebraska is
Right.
one that's like that.
I agree.
Yeah.
However, what I'm saying is like, okay, so then, because it doesn't necessarily say that in the rule book.
Okay, it is considered private property still.
Yes,
It's just you cannot get hit for trespassing.
Trespassing.
but I
Yeah.
can also technically not bait it. Because if a DNR comes in there, and technically anybody can have access to it, to the DNR, it's public land until somebody says you're
100%.
trespassing.
But that's that gray area.
I know, but that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. I don't like that.
And how far are you willing to
As
ride
somebody-
that
But they do
gray
though.
area
I know.
out?
But agents do. And I'm telling you, as a cop, we love gray areas
Yes.
because that's how we hem you up.
That scares me more than anything. If I would happen to kill like Mac,
Yeah.
on that
Please
ridgeline,
don't.
like we got permission, we called. They're like, yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
But that scares the shit out of me because all it takes is one dude who's
Pissed off.
pissed off and be like, he killed it on private property.
Yeah.
ain't
And he
got permission
baited
for
it.
that shit.
Yeah.
And he baited it.
Yeah,
Yep.
but hurt.
Yep.
that you shot that deer. Yeah.
Yep. And it doesn't matter where. If I kill anything over 160 inches, no matter where I'm at, the first thing I'm doing is call it DNR.
Yeah.
We'll just cover up the bait pile with dirt.
I'm calling it.
Did you-
I ain't
Oh,
calling
that's a
you.
perfect segue. What's your guys' opinion on the electronic check-in? Well, you said you
Easily cheated. That's what it
easily
is.
fucking cheated
100%.
100%.
People do that all
So
the time.
you said
Well, like we talked about earlier, you kill a deer in one place or a bear or whatever the animal is, drag it somewhere else. I'm like, no, I killed it over here.
exactly. And you guys have just started hunting. You harvested
Yep.
your first deer what 2
Mhm.
years ago?
Yep.
So
I have never not electronically checked it.
so you've never got the experience of the old school
Nope.
Check stations.
I
Dude,
have.
I'm telling you,
Yeah.
that's the shit.
I wa-
That's what we need
that
to get
was
back
gonna
fun,
bring,
dude,
and I was going to
because
bring that
people
up
be hanging
yesterday.
out.
Yep.
See,
Dude.
go in the back of that.
It's what we're doing right now, but all day after you
Yeah,
I
harvest.
was going to.
Yeah.
I was
So-
going to bring that up in the DNR because
Yeah, so you get these guys like these Facebook groups. You post your deer, you're proud of it and everything. You just get shut down. That didn't used to happen.
No,
You showed up
no.
at the check station.
Dude, it didn't matter.
You got
what
you got
had.
so much smoke blowed up your ass. You were
Oh,
feeling
yeah.
great
Yeah.
for a week.
It was like that
Well, yeah,
scene-
because it was in person.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
with Facebook, they're
It was like that scene in
500 miles
Goodfellas.
away. They know you're not driving through there to kick his ass.
It was like that scene in Goodfellas when Henry comes out of jail for the first time, and everyone's like, "Yeah, good job, man."
Well, I remember
Burst your
going. I
cherry,
remember
yeah.
going to like check station with Dad. When he would kill a deer.
Huh?
I remember going to check station with Dad when he would kill a deer
Oh yeah, yeah.
and just seeing how that was.
Yeah,
seeing
it's-
deer laid
it's a-
everywhere.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
You meet your people there.
Yes.
Like that, and that's where I feel like you take away what we're needing in the outdoor industry right now
Yes.
is hunting camps, right?
Yes.
The homies that hunt together.
yes.
That when you went from electronic check-in or went from check station to electronic check-in, that took a lot of people's hunt camps right away.
And
See,
here's
because
he
now we're not
always
seeing
does
the
this. He
homies.
segues trying to talk me into buying a fucking camp.
Yeah,
He's
buying
like,
bars,
"Okay,
pick knives.
this is what we're missing. It's only going to be about $500,000.
It's
Oh,
a business expense.
And that's one thing.
Sheets.
write it off.
I'll be
yesterday
making
was-
sheets.
Yesterday was supposed to be the DNR event that me and John were going to go to.
We
where they talk
did.
about regulation.
Yeah, I've
You
seen
didn't
that.
stand
And
in the
then moved
rain.
it to the 12th, which is
Yeah.
fine.
What is
Yeah.
it?
And the DNR does like quarterly meetings. They talk about
Oh,
regulations
yeah.
and stuff, and public can come make
The last time Cameron went, he hurt that old man's feelings when he said crossbow needed to be its own season.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna
That's
say
someone
it's
who
a
needs
it's
to
a
have
big
their
commission
feelings
meeting,
yeah.
but honestly, right now, more than rule changes and everything else, what needs to be paid attention to is there's a lot of commission open spots coming up.
Yes. Yeah.
So you're either
Now,
gonna
are they
get
coming up because
people.
they got retired, or are they
I
just done with it?
I don't know if they're getting retired or what's going on, but you gotta think depending on who gets in there, more than likely it's gonna be some of these older
DNR
retired
officers?
DNR agents. So are things gonna go back? Or are they gonna stay the same? Or are they just gonna
I
get
swear to God, they
stupid?
take Sunday hunting away. I'm shooting.
We need to drain the swamp.
Dude, I'm
Allegedly, in a
Drain
video,
the swamp.
allegedly.
get rid of it. Pull the plug.
But so I was going to talk to them because I think it's Michigan that does this, or Illinois. Illinois has a system they can electronically check in deer, but they've made a system where if you go check in a deer at a check-in station, they give you a patch.
Oh
And
shit.
it's year dated.
Can I put it on my jacket?
Yeah.
Well, a lot of
Oh,
people
nice.
do, or they put it on like the hood, like on the roof of their car. But
Yeah,
it
but everyone
create-
around here knows West Virginia's 20 years behind
know.
everyone.
Oh
but
yeah.
it created a
100.
system where everybody wants to get that patch for that year. So I would like to create one with Mothman and the DNR, set up a check-in station at Cabela's, like a couple weekends, and hand out patches that are like 2026 based.
Or
I
we
think the
find
DNR is down for that shit. It's just getting the politicians to agree to have
Yes.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it all stems
Because I've never had a
Oh,
problem with
shit.
DNR. And like,
Well,
we did that governor's
to make
one
it-
shot, and I donate a knife every year up there, and
Yeah.
I get to talk to a bunch of them. Some big motherfuckers too. There's some big ones. I wasn't pissing them off, and they were cool as hell.
The
To
green
make-
jeans
they're
To make it
cool as
even
hell.
sweeter, we could set it up to where maybe we can get a couple processors on board and just have the check-in
Yeah, like
station
deer
at the
legs or-
processor shop.
Yeah,
That
That's a
would be
great idea.
crazy.
Yeah.
Great
Yeah.
idea.
But like, that's the funny thing. When I went to that DNR event the first time, I forgot that I was at the headquarters.
Oh,
And I was looking at everybody, and I was like, oh, I'm about to say some sketchy shit. Crossbows suck, and everybody,
Yeah.
all their eyes were like,
What?
And
Some
he
old
just
You said the shit you're not supposed to say out loud.
Yeah.
Out loud.
and
some old guy was in the back going,
Stop
"No, you
fucking
fucking
suck."
suck."
Yeah,
You
you
suck.
literally, I spoke, and then the next guy from like District 4 was like, well, I don't necessarily agree with what he said about the crossbows, but this
Uh-oh.
EHD thing. And I was like, shit.
Some guy was like, "Nice segue, Gary."
Damn it.
No, I mean there's a lot of things that could change, need change, so we just need to go back to the way it used to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
If we're sitting here
There's a lot.
saying that it's great, then we're never going to get better.
Yes.
no.
So it always needs to be better. I'm a huge $1 state, dude.
The thing is
I was going to ask if you're a $2 or $1.
I'm a
person.
$1 state. I mean, how many times have you had the opportunity to harvest 2 mature bucks in a year?
Never.
No, yeah.
this
So it
year,
should be one mature buck.
This year,
if I
Oh
could have pulled it off,
you're so
So you had the opportunity in front of you this year.
I could have. Yeah,
It's news to
he
me.
showed restraint.
just not those
You passed.
exact 2 I was after.
That's that guy that's showing you all the bucks on his phone. Like, yeah, you see that one right there? Yeah, we passed him.
Yeah.
We passed him.
he's like, that's the biggest deer I've ever seen.
No, that's fucking 170.
He'll be good.
That's
next
170
year.
inch buck.
He'll be better next
Yeah.
year.
Man, I think his brow tine could get just a little bit longer on that right side.
He's looking at the
Come
phone.
up, and if he eats my corn pile with my minerals in it and then gets a bite of my food plot, he gonna be 100 and
See, ChatGPT
87.
said he was like a 210-inch deer. I let him pass.
yeah, 2.5
walked.
years old.
Says the guy over here with like 4 billion acres to hunt.
I don't want to hear shit.
Yeah.
Knock on doors and get your
Right.
own acres.
Dude,
You gonna
shit.
share?
Sick
Share?
invite. Sick
Brother.
invite.
Come fucking, let's do it.
I will.
I've been thinking about schmoozing his grandpa because they got
280.
yeah, they got
I
a
don't think you understand.
Somalian
Somebody
village
be-
worth of
you could be in
land.
Walmart. Somebody's going to be like, hey, man, I got a farm. Say, you don't say where.
Yeah,
well,
where at?
Oh, yeah,
really?
dude.
Do you have any family members that are young? No.
Fantastic.
You wanna
I mean,
adopt
that's
me?
I'll be your
terrible.
grandson.
I will take everything.
I have to grab him. He has autism. Don't just.
I
Every
just
time.
I just offered a dude to help pull a calf out of a cow.
That's
to
not
hunt on
all
his
he
property.
offered. That's not all
awesome.
he offered.
That's between me and God.
Well, okay.
But anyway,
Hang on. Did,
chickens from Aaron earlier this year.
He
And
bribed a guy with
gifting
chickens.
6
Hey.
chickens got me 100 acres extra to hunt. So
Hell
where
yeah.
how am I
That
the fucking
sounds-
bad
that's
guy?
funny.
Yeah.
did,
Okay, so I
did you
thought-
get permission, by the way?
Huh?
Did
I
you
got
get-
written
What's
permission, brother.
fucked
There
up
it
is
is.
No, I-
letting people
receipts.
to hunt on land when you got a shitload of your own.
Did you
Fucking go
forge?
for it.
Did you forge
Unbelievable.
the signature?
No.
See, so I talked to Lee from Sequin when
Yeah.
I was at NWTF, and I asked him, 'cause he always talks about how people say he buys deer.
Yeah.
And someone's like, so what's the difference between that and paying for land? Nothing.
Ooh.
You're not wrong.
If I look at somebody and there's a 190-inch deer on your land, I say, hey, can I hunt it? You're like, yeah, for $100, I'm paying you that
Hell
$100.
yeah.
100%. 100%.
Anybody who sits there
Pretty
is like,
cheap lease.
Oh, hell
that's
yeah.
what I'm saying. Like anybody who sits there and they're like, oh, that's bullshit. He paid for it. Good. The property owner got something from it. He got something from it.
I think
Take
the
it.
only time it's BS is when you got guys paying $10,000 to hunt 200-inch deer, like in Texas or someplace.
Well, if it's high fence, like
Phew, until you got
get
enough.
that.
that's a
money to
different
do it.
conversation.
Yeah.
So like, how somebody's backyard.
I only say that because that's just way too much money.
Yeah.
That's a
Like,
shitload
Yeah.
of money
So
for a deer.
That's perfect to like. What about leases nowadays? A lot of people are coming in, and if you are stupid enough to show that you've shot a nice buck off this lease, you'll get
Yeah.
over
Yep.
jump. Someone will come in and buy your lease
Yep.
or lease it for more than what you will.
I
And
know
that
what you're
happens
talking
a
about.
bunch.
If we keep
Mhm.
making hunting a rich man's game, everybody
It's going to
wins.
go that way. Yeah.
Everybody
100%.
wins.
There's no reason to spend $10,000 on a lease.
There's no reason to spend north of 5 on a lease,
I agree,
depending on how much acreage you
100%.
got.
God almighty, that's a lot for
dude. It's
Yeah,
turning in.
leasing.
It's
Yeah.
turning into.
rent.
Yeah, people are saying, "Well, I hunt because it's a cheap cheap meat.
No, it's
at the
not.
end of the day,
What?
at the end of the day, you got a
it's
whole
not.
fucking year's salary in that one deer you shot.
Yep.
Congratulations.
From the cost of the bow that you bought, all the arrows you've had to
Oh,
spend,
yeah.
the broadheads,
Well, I think
all
that-
the money.
So like one good thing about me and John is like we've been put in really weird situations. So we moved back to West Virginia.
Sexually.
Probably.
Okay.
Um,
At some point.
I just want to clarify.
so when we were at West Virginia Tech and that dude got shot in the head
Oh,
in
yeah.
that situation.
Yeah.
When I had that dude's head, I kept trying to pass it off. I
Shout out Lewis, though.
Yeah,
Shout out
seriously.
Lewis.
Yeah.
I
Lewis,
feel like you need to
you're
tell the story for everybody else
Okay.
listening.
So West
If you
Virginia Tech.
can.
Yeah. West
Oh, yeah,
Virginia,
we can tell.
West Virginia Tech 2024.
Yeah, remember we would try to be all discreet in the video we made about
And
it,
then
and
2
then like
minutes later,
an
it busted
hour
out.
after we released it, it was like this guy got shot in the head, attack. We're like, oh,
Single archery
Yeah.
challenge. Is those single
wasn't-
archery
I
challenge?
thought it was
Yeah.
2025.
Okay.
I thought it was last
Yeah,
year.
it's
People-
25,
People
sorry.
have
Yeah.
never heard of such a thing.
That's why I asked.
Single archery.
Yeah, I was like,
and he didn't respond like the asshole big brother he is.
yeah, I was thinking.
Dog,
But-
you asked me a question.
Yes.
Sorry, I don't give a shit.
It was
There's
down towards the
actually,
pipe
there's
zone.
actually a really funny part to that story I'll get to. Anyway, it was a sick course. It was a really good course. Ran it all day.
Just after the water break,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Saw people bust their ass all day.
because if you've never been to a TAC event, every course you do halfway through, there's a watering hole, like a
Especially
station.
anything over 25
yeah.
targets.
Yeah.
So we get done with the water break and there's like a line. And it happens like targets, you'll like golf, like, okay, we gotta wait for people.
Mhm.
Like, hey, they shut down the course. I'm like, why?
I was like, the hell they did? I paid money for this shit.
And they're like, I think somebody got hurt. And me and John's first instinct were like, shit.
Somebody failed.
Tree fell.
Yeah.
Like somebody fell down the hill finally.
Because to precursor that, we'd watched people like at the first 3 targets fall, and I mean fall.
Like head
like,
over heels.
one dude
both
did a
hands,
front
just like,
cartwheel.
oh, shit.
And I'm like, he's dead.
Because
And he popped right up going, I'm okay. We're like, okay.
Because it rained the night before, and a lot of
Yeah.
targets were like straight up,
Yep.
and then shell rock,
Oh, man.
and there's no ropes to bring you back down.
Like it would be hunting in
Yeah.
West Virginia. Yeah.
Right.
So anyway, and then we're like, okay, well,
Okay.
did they need medical? And dude's like, I don't know, man. I'm gonna go try to shoot a different course. And we're like, all right, cool.
Yeah, this dude was just
Like,
out.
get the
Yeah, I'm
fuck
really
out.
not
No, well,
sure. I'm
well,
going to
at
get
that
who
point-
keeps
At that
shooting.
point, nobody knew. They just knew somebody got hurt.
Yeah.
So we're waiting for a minute. And to preference this, our mom was with us the entire time.
She was our cameraman then.
Yeah,
whole-
the entire
yeah.
time.
Nice.
So
She's a
Shout
G.
out,
and
mom.
we-
Shout out,
yeah.
mom.
And then we see one of the guys from TAC has TAC shirt, ran down. And we're like, hey, is there medical? He's like, man, we don't know. We just got the call on the radio. This is the first time in my life, I'm proud to say this. I outran John. He saw my ass and never
He
looked
did.
back.
He outran me. I was
So,
like, what the fuck?
John looks
Looking
at
for
me.
confirmation.
John looks at me and he's like, hey, get your big boy pants on. We're going.
It's time to go to work. Yeah.
So we just drop our shit. We look at our mom. We drop our bows and bags in front of her and we just take off.
Because before I became a cop, I spent like 6 months in an EMT course.
Yep.
Which was going to define whether or not, and the whole reason I went through that course was like, I'm either going to be a firefighter or a cop. And it got to graduation day and I was like, fuck this shit. I'm going to go be a cop.
Yep.
But I'm glad I went through that training because I was prepared and
Yep.
I knew a whole lot more stuff than
And
what
of
other
course,
guys did.
like military and medical
Yeah.
side. I
Yeah,
went through like basic TCCC, stuff
Yep.
like that. So
Yeah. That
we
shit
take off
helps.
from-
It does.
And we start seeing a group, and this comes out to me vividly a lot. As we were running up to this dude to find out what happened, because at that point we didn't know, I saw the individual who shot him in the corner and kneeled next to a tree crying.
You knew it was him. Yeah.
Like immediately, I was like, that has something to do with it, but I don't know what it is yet.
Yeah.
We roll up, and we saw a dude with an arrow through the head. There's a Victory HLR right through his dome. Entered right behind his right eye,
Mhm.
exited left temple. So, and we're like, this just went sideways real quick. 'Cause it's broken ankle would have been so much fucking.
I think we got there and under my breath, I said, that's not a fall. I was like, that's not a fall.
That's dead.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
thought,
Oh my God.
yeah,
we were
because
like-
he was not making a noise.
So,
Oh,
fuck
Jesus.
no.
well, so
well,
we get
yeah,
there.
he wasn't making a
Yeah,
noise yet.
We get there. We're like trying to figure out what's going on. And eventually it got to the point where I'm like, all right, John looks at me. He goes, get C-spine. I'm like, I hate you. So I grabbed the dude's neck and I have his head. It was in a gully in the bottom of 2 mountains,
Of course.
with a creek
Oh.
running, high winds, like,
And
it was
about
an
a
80-yard shot.
It felt like a 45-degree incline.
Yes.
Yeah.
That
So
sucks.
EMT gets there after like 15 minutes of us trying to figure out what we can do. They start administering meds.
Well, if you remember, everybody was looking around like, what's going on? And I'm triaging the situation. I'm like, okay, He's got an entry wound and an exit wound.
Yep.
But it's not a gunshot. There's a
Yep.
rod sticking through his head.
Yep.
There's no more blood coming out,
Yep.
which means the brain has swollen. We
Yep.
have to go now.
Now.
And everyone's like, well, let's just wait for medics. I'm like, no, we cannot wait for medics
Yes.
because you don't know how far that brain is going to swell and it's going to be lights out forever.
Yeah.
And so I'm telling people, if you're not doing shit, get your ass up the hill and clear a path because
Yep.
we're headed that direction. And eventually that's the end of the way that we did go. Because I think they did bring the side-by-side down, but it was pointless
Yes.
because it was too bumpy.
Yep.
And he'd be jarred. But I
And
did do the dick move. I was like, get on C-spine.
Yeah.
And he did it. And I was
Yeah.
like, yes.
And,
That
the, and, the,
sucks.
Yeah.
and, the,
Been
wor-
there,
and the
done
worst
it.
part
Yeah.
is like there was a young EMT who touched the arrow, like bumped it with his knee as they were trying to administer meds.
Ooh.
And the scream that he let out still haunts me to this day.
I can still hear it.
yeah, yeah.
And I think I told him, I grabbed him. I was like, hey.
Was he conscious?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He was alert. He just couldn't open his eyes.
He was talking shit the entire way up the mountain.
Yeah.
Like the entire fucking way.
He's like, you're moving my neck.
He was
bitch."
like, I don't give a shit what you do. Give me more meds right now.
Yeah.
We
I
were
was
like,
well,
okay.
brother, I don't have that power. But I told the EMT, I was like, if you need something in this area, you tell someone who's up here. Do not reach across his body again. Do you understand me? And he was like, yeah, I'm getting out of here. It's
So
like, lesson learned. Let's move on.
he's there. The firefighters are there. They're trying to figure out a way to get him up. And John's like, no, we're still going to ride this fucking mountain. So we get him on a spine board. We start carrying him up the mountain. And everybody else was switching. And for some reason, I was just like, I'm not going to bitch out today. And I carried this dude's head backwards up the mountain
Mm-hmm.
the entire way.
Yep.
How
And
far you think?
About 250 yards.
the firefighter grabbed my belt. He's like, I'm going to hold onto your belt. And he's like, you walk exactly where I'll walk. I was like, copy that?
Yep.
And I was like, roger that. We're going to go.
And I was,
That makes sense.
I think we were yelling at people, if your arms are tired, switch out.
Yep.
Because there's 8 people just walking.
And
on.
and don't get me wrong, John looked at me and he was like, are you tired? I was like, yeah, but I'm not stopping. I'm like, let's just fucking go. I was like, I don't care. At this
Just
point, I was
moving
like,
around is not
Yeah,
good.
I was
Well, at some point, you have that much confidence in yourself. You don't want to go, fuck, I don't want someone
Yeah.
else to fuck
Yeah,
this
someone
up.
else who's
Yeah,
not
and
as
then he's
qualified
tired.
as this.
Been
So-
there, done it.
And to also say, it took a whole group effort
Yes.
to get him out.
Oh,
of
there
there.
was
yeah.
like 8 or 10 of us that helped get him out.
I'd say me and
That's
Cameron,
nuts.
by any means, are not like any type of hero,
No.
nor have we ever said that we
No.
are. We were just in the right place at the right time
Yes.
with the
Yeah.
training that we've had.
Yep.
That was it.
And we were just happy to help.
Yeah.
So we get him up to the top of the mountain. There's an ambulance waiting on him.
We were still team dumbass that
Yeah.
day.
The EMTs are there for the ambulance. And I'm like, oh, thank God. And they're like, can you get in? And I'm like, I did. Yeah, sure. So I get in the ambulance. And then we get to the helicopter. They're like, hey, you want to hold his head a little longer? And I was like, sure. So, because they're trying to figure out how to cut the air because it's not going to fit in the life flight.
It's not like I got a Dremel.
No, I'd say easily this dude
So,
easily
Well,
had a
they have-
29, 30-inch arrow sticking
So-
through.
Oh,
shit.
the flight medic had like shears, like plant shears. And he had practiced on some like lower grade arrows
Not carbon. Yeah.
to cut them. Well, they were carved just like the lower, like,
Yeah.
and I looked at him and I was like, you are not cutting this with those. I'm like, you go down to the vendor village and you get a Dremel.
Mhm.
I'm like, that's the only way we're putting him in here. And they're like, okay. So they went to vendor village and they got a Dremel. And I held that dude's head all the way till we got into the helo.
that vibration of the Dremel had to
Dude.
suck
Yes.
so bad.
I think at that time though, he was out though.
Yeah.
Like they
They have
gave him
given him-
morphine.
Okay.
Yeah, the flight
Yeah.
medics are giving him so much medicine.
You
Like,
shout out to Luis. He did call us about a month ago.
Really?
Spoke
Yeah,
to us
How's
on
he
the phone.
doing?
He's doing good. It sounds like he did end up losing his right eye.
Yep.
I think.
Um,
But he's
Don't
working.
shoot left
He's
hand
working
goes.
through it. Yep.
They lose the eye or just sight in that eye.
I think he lost the whole eye.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
Del Perry, the owner of Evolution
Evolution.
Outdoors, is giving him a left-handed bow, I believe.
great.
So he can
That's
learn
it.
to shoot
Can
left-handed.
you
So he's
imagine
pulling a Darren
learning-
Christianberry.
I think
Yep.
so. Yeah. Or at least trying to.
that would be tough.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah, he's got a.
when he talked to us, he's like, my kids won't pick up a bow. And I was like, to be fair, I don't blame you. I wouldn't blame you if
Yeah,
you didn't pick
I
up
think
a
he
bow.
also said that his old lady doesn't want him doing anything with the bow.
This kind of makes it worse. Like, he actually met the guy who shot him.
Yeah.
And
I bet he feels like a big turd.
I would say, yeah. I would
That
probably say
sucks.
so.
Yeah.
yeah, there's other things to that. Like, don't get me wrong, Louise met the guy, talked to him. They're best friends now.
Well, good.
But there's more to that we can't talk about yet. But
Yeah.
it was a
Yeah, it doesn't
wild
matter here.
ride.
Doesn't
Yeah,
matter
but-
at all here.
The preferences, I felt so bad. So after we got off the mountain, I left John. Had no idea where he was. It didn't even occur.
I'm up here in the hill like, what the hell do I do
Like,
now?
guys?
Yeah.
Hello?
It didn't even occur to me.
Nope.
We just left our mother in the bottom of a mountain in
With
a
our
place that she
bows.
has no idea where she's
Yeah,
at.
with our bows.
And I was-
Also, no
yes.
fucking clue.
Yeah.
Yes. So thankfully there are these two dudes who were like, ma'am, do you need help? And she looked at me and she was like, no, my sons will be back. Susan, we left you.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to get
We're
back to
gone.
where you were.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
So
Yeah.
Because we went 300 yards up a mountain. I went in an ambulance another half mile to a place where they landed life flight.
Oh shit! So
Yep.
you guys
So-
were spread the fuck out.
Yes, because I left him when we got to the ambulance, and then I got there, and I was like, my hands were covered in blood.
I did find
Yeah.
my mom, by the way.
Yeah.
She's okay. She's
We're
alive.
going to,
Shout out, mom.
Yeah, she's alive and well.
So I walked.
why do you keep referring to your mother in the past tense?
Technically, she's still at the bottom of the mountain.
What?
Bear.
I was like, started walking. I was like, hey, do y'all know where my people were? And they were like, nah. I was like, well, I came from that way. So I just started walking. And eventually a guy came by with a side by side. I was like, can you take me back down? He was like, oh, yeah. And
Then we
saw them.
passed each
Yeah,
other
we
on a
passed each
side-by-side.
other.
There
That's
you
my
go.
group.
Yeah. Some tack guy picked up our mom on a side by side and put our bows in the back. But then there was like 8 people whose stuff they all gathered. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like a mixed soup of whose gear was whose. You
Yep.
had to try to figure it out.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Luckily,
I
I
usually know what my shit is.
custom,
though.
I had custom gas bowstrings. I knew which Matthew's bow was mine. I was like, oh, there he goes right there.
Not me. I'd been like, I have the bottom land.
Everything.
Brand new.
I have the RX-9.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'd be like, yeah, I don't know anybody that shoot a traverse.
They're
I
like,
have a-
you're shooting a 33 axle to axle bow.
Yeah. Yeah. Short torso, long arms.
It's God gifted me.
I'm a
It
boss.
was just so funny because I was coming back and I was like, I don't know where the fuck people are.
Yeah, we found
I
each
left
other.
them.
I told the
nuts.
driver, "There's my idiot brother right there." As he's getting up close to
That
us.
makes me not want to do a tack shoot now.
No,
Like,
dude,
mean,
I'm
we're
like,
we're going to Seven Springs this year too.
We get 2 more after that.
Yeah,
are we going?
Seven Springs.
you guys should do it if there's any passes left.
Yeah.
Errands are scheduled.
So
It's like 5,000 people
I
going.
don't know if you all seen it. There is an R100 coming to West Virginia
I
this
did
year
see
too.
that. I did see that.
That'd be a really good one to take your
Yeah.
boy to.
Also, be a really
you,
good
can
one.
shoot you can shoot a life-size giraffe target.
There's also
I'm going to shoot it in the
Dude,
neck.
The R100s are fun.
the
Really
Mothman
fun.
archery
Apparently it's all
challenge is also
plastic.
pretty badass.
So it'll get
Yeah,
shattered.
I'd say that that'll
Don't
be
plan on keeping
that'll be
it.
down in Huntington.
Yeah,
This one.
Yeah, we'll all be there for that one. Those.
But if you've never been to a tag event, like if you've never
Nope.
been to one,
go.
Seven Springs is a fantastic.
That's
It
probably
is.
the one to go to.
Yes.
If you, yeah.
I
So-
snowboard in Seven Springs quite a bit, but I've never shot a bow there.
So how did TAC handle that whole situation? Pretty good.
I'd say for being unprecedented, probably the best they could at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They shut down the event the day after. They shut
Yeah.
down the event the rest of the day, and you could definitely
Actually,
see some,
they shut down the Sitka course the rest of that
Yeah.
day, and then Sunday they refunded everyone who had Sunday passes because they just closed it down. Which they probably need to take a safety break and kind of recalculate like what
100%.
happened,
Yeah.
how did it happen.
Try to figure
Do
out
your
how
analysis.
to
Yeah.
prevent it.
I will
Exactly.
tell you this from what Cameron told you guys where it was the perfect storm for an accident to
Yeah.
happen. It was windy. You couldn't hear people yell clear, even if they were yelling it because the wind was so loud, and it was right next to a lot of running water because
Yeah.
it had rained the night before.
Mm.
So it was like the perfect storm.
Yeah.
That
Bunch of
sounds like
things.
today outside the shop.
yes.
Oh,
How
yeah.
it was
When
today
it was a
was
house.
how it was that day. Yeah.
Wow.
The only thing that saved your arrows was that there were so many trees that the wind was kind of getting broken up.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
could still kind of take a decent shot.
I mean,
Yeah.
our biggest focus this year, my biggest focus this year is paying attention to the IBO shoots, the
Yeah.
national shoots, the state shoots. That's what I'm more focused on
yeah,
this year.
makes total sense.
I'm focusing on knives.
Yeah. Yeah.
Along with
Focus
knives.
in the wrong area, dude.
I'm
Yeah.
talking about
I'm focusing
archery
on
wise.
shoots.
I'm
Yeah.
focusing on IBO this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's understandable.
So,
There's nothing wrong with that.
but I don't
Focusing
know.
on
Plus
that.
the amount of people you'll see there. Like,
yeah,
We'd
like,
love
if you guys ever get the chance to do a tag, do it.
we'd love for you guys to make it out to the match.
Justin
this
and
year.
I is going to spend
We'll
our
be there.
year as the
Yeah.
booth buddies.
yeah, we'll be there.
Yeah.
And
Booth dudes.
following
Now-
him around while he's shooting. But next year, I think all 3 of us are competing.
Well, jokingly in the
trying.
truck on the way up here, I told Cameron just random. I was like, you know what we need? He goes, what? I'm like, we need like the monster girls, just Mothman girls. You know what I mean? Just wearing like the tube tops and stuff and the
Oh,
shorty
God.
shorts, just standing out in front of our. Yeah.
Had to pimp my wife out for that. All right, Holly, you know the drill.
I was like, nah. And then I thought about it. I was like, nah, my wife's Mexican. I'll be dead the next day.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
for
Yeah,
sure.
my wife's XMP like me. She'd kill me.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure mine has a tracker inserted in me somewhere, not even including my phone. She just
I
knows
could
where.
guess.
Yeah.
I bet you I know where it's at.
I've been cooking pancakes for a month.
Yeah.
So it brought this up. So I was thinking about it. My brother has this really bad habit at Gage Up. Every time we go hunt, every time, the minute we get out of the truck, he's like, I gotta take a shit. I said, what the fuck? So this one time he's like, I gotta take a shit. I'm like, all right, cool. Don't even think anything of it because we go different ways when we get up there. He comes back. I'm like, why don't you have a t-shirt on? He goes, I can't. He's like, I need something to wipe with. And I was like, where's your t-shirt? He goes, down there.
It's in the woods, dude.
Donated.
All right, cool.
It's not.
Not worthy.
It's not gone forever.
6 months later, We're walking in the woods. Like,
Oh
hold
no.
on, hear me out. He finds it.
Yep.
I'm like, what are you gonna do with it? He goes, I'm wearing this bitch.
No way.
Hold on. I took it home and washed it.
Okay, I was like, you just put on the turd shirt.
He
Wow.
washed it.
It was my Vortex shirt.
Yeah,
dude.
it's a Vortex shirt. But you can see where it was sun bleached from his turd.
Oh my.
I've worn that shirt to work so many times.
Now my question is, does your wife know about it?
Oh yeah, she knows about it. She's pissed when she found out I put it in our Samsung washing machine.
Yeah.
But the part that bothers me the most is there was no stains on it.
Yep.
So I don't know where they went. It was clean as could be.
Yep.
I don't know if it was
Animal
from
ate your
rain.
turd off of it.
I don't know if I want to hunt the deer in that area
Yeah,
anymore.
no.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's terrible.
Well, they
It's
know
like,
you
shit.
better than you know them.
Exactly.
Trust me.
Yeah.
My God.
They know it.
Yeah, you talk.
You know how it is. Animals taste a lot like what they're feeding on.
Yep, it is
Like,
exactly
it's
right.
fucking.
I was like, you're not bringing that shirt in my truck. He's like,
Oh, yes,
Watch
I
me.
am.
I put it in the bed.
I was like, you suck.
The turd shirt.
Matter of fact, next time we come out here, I'm gonna wear that fucking shirt.
That's hilarious.
That's
yeah.
awesome, dude.
Oh my
We're
God.
just gonna ask you. We
Shut
want
the
to do this
sun rays.
like, yeah, every so often have
Yeah.
a fucking update
Yep.
podcast. This is a good one.
Yeah. So
Who
you
does
all
turd shirt?
brought up the Mothman archery challenge.
Mhm.
So you all want to give us the details on that?
We don't have a date exactly yet. Everything that's been going on with with those guys down there, what they're trying to work through, but it's looking. We're shooting for June.
June.
Yeah. Now I think we're obviously going to do it around the IBOs. Try to stay away from them. Gives
Yeah.
people enough
I
time.
was just saying, do you all have the schedules for that?
Yeah.
Camp.
Well,
He does. I don't.
I was
James
say-
gonna set it up. He has.
I was gonna say I got all the dates right
he's
there.
Got the dates 'cause he's
August
the
was fun, but it was just a little bit too late in the year
Yeah.
because hunting season, like for urban, was like 3 weeks later.
Yeah.
But also I think we had a decent turnout for what it was first year ever. But this year, once we can actually get like a set date, which hopefully is within the next couple weeks, we'll be able to advertise for it way longer, so way more people can show up.
We'll definitely help from there.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
I
we're
think-
coming.
Because last
Yeah,
year,
we'd love for you guys to
Because
do that.
last year we gave away what, like $800 worth of stuff.
Yeah, we had a couple trail cams, we had a Yeti cooler.
So I can still enter, right?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, you can still yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. We ought to.
Greens Feed and Seed donated a whole bunch of like bait.
Yeah.
Now
You
what
can't
we
call
ought
it
to do?
feed, can't
We
call
ought
it
to do
feed.
a
Yeah.
novelty shoot for a knife.
Yeah.
We shot at the caribou for
I get-
our last
You
shot.
gotta shoot through Justin's outstretched hand.
Well,
Just like
So-
this.
what we'll do, what we'll do for that
See
one,
that?
what we'll do for that one is we'll do the turkey shoot because they
Yeah.
have a steel turkey.
Yeah.
Oh,
It
sick.
will set out to like 60 yards.
No, that's
Yeah.
cool.
I think we'll
Hell
still
yeah.
do the 95-yard elk or
Yeah,
caribou,
yeah.
and then we'll
Squirrel.
do squirrel, and then we'll do whatever you guys want to
Awesome.
set the yardage at for the
Oh,
turkey.
I don't even give a shit. I'll,
Yeah.
I'll never hit it if it's very, very far out there.
I think what we did last year was it $10?
Yeah.
For 4 shots
Yep.
or 3 shots?
3 shots.
3 shots.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
There you
I was
go.
gonna say I won the turkey shoot over at Mid State year before last. We had to hit. It was unknown yardage and whatever. I mean, I shot it for I want to say 44 yards, and it was literally the size of a nickel, maybe. It took like 6 or 7 shots to finally hit it, figure out the yardage.
Damn.
Only two
That's
of us.
rough.
Only 2 of us hit it.
I like that iron buck shit.
Yeah.
Like where there's that's sick.
I don't like destroying arrows
yeah.
You just shot a badger yesterday, and you want to tell me you don't like destroying
because
arrows.
I got more arrows ready.
Yeah, and I shot one. I shot
Actually,
Yeah, and you shot a badger.
we did a review of the Badger. We're gonna post that on probably Sunday.
All
It'll
right.
come out Sunday morning. So, especially because of what we're doing today, we said, well, yeah, we'll
Yeah.
just put it out Sunday.
Yeah.
Was it a good review?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He's
dude.
like, this
It
is
was
the biggest
terrible.
piece of shit.
I am more proud of the fact that it's made here than anything else. The craftsmanship is amazing. The
Yeah.
blade is
The
amazing.
funny thing is, it's literally made here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Look at the place.
it's made here. Yeah. and
We're
that's-
the first and only production knife company that's ever been in West Virginia.
that's awesome.
I like to going from knife to knife. Like I've carried Benchmades, I've carried iron wheels, like little Buckmaster knives, everything. The way it feels when I use it, the
Mhm.
balance of it is literally the best knife I've handled.
Yeah.
It's because it was designed and made and
By you.
tweaked years and years and years from not just me, but other, a multitude of people that have lived exactly the way we're living.
Yeah.
It's not some dude in China that hasn't left his apartment
Yeah.
for 7 years.
The small
It's just-
13-year-old boy stuck in the warehouse. Yeah.
That hasn't
Like-
left in 15
It
years.
sucks. But no, I mean, it's not like that was I designed it and I made it, and that was just, it's always been that way. I mean, I've tweaked every one of those knives. I don't even know how many times.
You just tweaked
This
the
is
plunge
like-
line right when we.
This is like version 850 of all those knives.
But that's good though. That's how it should be.
We
Yeah.
will probably continue to change and tweak every one of our models
Yeah, we
in every aspect.
till at least I'm dead and no one else can figure out how to run the mill. But,
You can definitely see the hard work in it. That's for sure. Like I mean that wholeheartedly.
from the Badger sheaths, what you're carrying. Of course, we make the sheaths and everything here too. The sheaths that you have right now, I mean, we just saw each other a month ago.
Yeah, at the hunting and fishing. Show.
That's not the sheaths we're running right now.
Nice.
They're just you'd probably never know the difference, but there's a huge difference to us.
Huge difference.
Yeah, and of course we had a mill that was milling out like the one nobody can see but you guys over there, that big bastard.
Mhm.
We had one much smaller than that had been doing it for a long time, and it just didn't have the rigidity that we needed for the speed we
Yeah,
were running.
it just didn't.
It just sucked.
Didn't have the ass.
It wasn't cutting it.
It wasn't cutting it. I mean,
like
it
that.
was
Get
just
the
an
fuck out.
aggravating bastard that
Yeah.
we constantly fought. And then I was like, you know what? This is stupid.
Yeah.
So I got another one of them big bastards like that, and it is just
Oh man.
Monster.
a different world. It's like eating at Olive Garden and then going to Italy and then eating it. And you're like, oh my god, what the fuck have I been eating?
Yeah.
You know,
Not even comparable.
It's gonna taste like lasagna.
and things like that is exactly how everything will continue to be.
Yeah.
As the business grows, I don't know how far we can take it, but this place, God willing, we will. It'll be twice the size hopefully next year.
That'd be awesome.
I'm excited. Like,
It's nice seeing businesses grow. Not to cut you off,
Yeah.
but like when we went and toured gas,
Yeah.
they were growing.
yes.
Like when we went and did our tour, they were building literally a whole nother side of a warehouse, probably bigger than where this whole warehouse
Yeah.
is. And it's like, dang, you guys are moving.
That's
And-
exactly what we're trying to
yeah.
do.
And I told him, I said, I would not be surprised if we come back in like 5 years. They're in a complete another area.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is a worry that my dad, which you met a bit ago,
Nice guy.
had thought about here, and we were like, man, my dad's like, I bet you'll need a expansion a little sooner than you think. Cause I was like, well, there's a lot of room here we could utilize farther back in the shop and we can change things around. He's like, no, I'm telling you, we're going to end up having to build one here. And then he was like, what do we do after that? I was like, don't even talk that shit. Don't even talk that shit.
We figure it out when we get there.
Yeah. Let's just get to me having an office.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be nice?
We gotta get Dave in an office.
Yeah.
Build him a cubicle over there.
Yeah. When we have like business meetings, like I have teams meetings with our marketing teams and suppliers and everybody on the planet, like we got to shut everything down and they go take a smoke break or do some desk pops with the bows while I'm having meetings.
Are you okay?
No, I'm dying.
Jesus.
Literally, if he texts me, he's like, hey, can you do a podcast? I'm like, yeah, my voice on the way.
He's like, oh, yeah, I can do it. I think he coughed like the third time on the way up here. I was like, you better cut that shit out right now.
Stop.
It's embarrassing.
You just cut me out on a perfect monologue.
Yeah. No, like I could see that. I could definitely see you guys having the problem, which is a good problem to have, of growing into a whole nother facility.
We've run into some space problems already.
Yeah.
Like
Within,
last week.
Yeah. Like we're building inventory so fast right now that I'm like, oh my God, where the hell are we going to store it?
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine having that problem. I have a problem if my wife is okay where I set my bow down
Yes.
in the house.
Same.
Most days
Yeah,
you're
we
down
know
to-
because your shit's here.
Yeah.
I sat down for 2 seconds. That isn't good.
I have a dedicated room for it. My shit's still
I
here.
wish.
I ran out of room.
I wish.
I got a dedicated corner for all my shit.
Hell, Aaron's got sweatshirts here. It's been here for months, I think.
I got in trouble once
Where?
because I shot my bow in the garage and missed
That's
and hit the
gone.
Christmas tree.
Oh shit!
Dude,
You
I was
touched
just
the Christmas tree.
Yeah.
Thankfully, the studio's downstairs in my house.
Yeah, it is. It is. We have a lot more room over there.
I was gonna say I shoot down the hallway of that all of the house and it
Yeah.
just
I can't get into that shooting down hallways, and
Rep
nothing
corners.
scares me to death more than watching a video of a guy shooting down a building, but the target is past the end of the building.
Oh my God.
Well, yeah, what are you gonna do if your fucking wife walks around the corner and you just smoke her in the shoulder. Sorry,
I mean,
Cheryl.
okay, if,
Sorry, Cheryl. Get up, fucking off.
if I'm practicing, I know my wife. Like we talk about, I'm like, babe, I'm gonna shoot. Like I'm practicing 15 yards, get some shots in, and she's sitting right here on the couch where I can see her, right on my left. That's a little different.
I've never ever shot a bow inside anywhere.
Hell
I guess
no.
besides a fucking indoor range, but that's different.
They were joking around about shooting from over here down the stretch toward the door to a target. And I was like, fuck you. There's 2 super expensive mills on that side. You can shoot through both of them at the same time.
Not to mention an entire highway.
And then 2 days later, my dad's like, you put a target down there. I'm like, just shut the hell up. Just shut the hell up right now. We're not doing that.
Dave,
You understand? You opened up again.
Yeah.
Dave doesn't have
Justin was like,
confidence.
Yeah.
He said it. No take backs. He said it.
Nah, hell no.
Dave doesn't have confidence in our shooting skills. It'd be all right.
No, I don't, including mine.
I don't have confidence in
Well,
Including mine.
It was so funny when I reached out to you because I sent you that email and you said yes. And I texted John. I said, "Holy shit!" I was like, he said yes. He was
To
like,
what?
He was like, "To what?" And I was like, "To my email." He's like, "What the hell did you send him an email for?"
What email?
And I said, "I reached out to him to see if he wanted to do something." He was like, "Yeah."
I was like, we need to start having teams meetings.
Like, what did you
I had
send,
no
what'd
idea
you
what's
send
going
him a
on.
picture of?
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah. I was like, what sexual favor are you about to do?
I was like, "I will do that."
Yeah, where are we cashing that?
Do I need to bring the camera?
We got one of our own.
We got a
actually.
4K. We
got
got a
actually 4 of 'em.
4K.
We got, Sony's 4K. Yeah, it's 4K.
We can get
Yeah.
whatever fucking angle you want. We got 4 of
He's
those
got
bitches.
some nasty off
Dude, I
angles.
got some nasty off angles, dude.
Speaking of cameras, I see a lot of people going after like the Sony like A7 when they're out in the woods. The ZV-E10, whatever one we have,
That's what I was trying to talk you into getting.
the
That DSLR.
ZV-E10 is
I can't
perfect for
remember.
what we've done with it so far. Yeah.
I just bought a Sony something 7 like
Is
yesterday.
it a DSLR or like
Yeah.
okay, so it is probably the A7 then.
I
It's
guess.
probably, which is a
You
good
bought-
camera.
Yeah, that's a great
Yeah,
camera.
that's what I was trying to talk him
Canon
into getting.
XA60 4K like camcorder.
Yeah.
We put a Rady shotgun mic on it, and I had bought it because my nephew lives in Missouri, and he's always hunting shit. And down there, they got big ass deer,
Yes.
and
Yeah.
I want to. He's very into it to the point that I want to help him.
Mhm.
So I was like, fuck it, I got the means. So I bought it. We shot some content. And then I bought a case for it and all the extra stuff, and I sent it to him.
Nice.
So it works out for everybody.
Yeah.
And then I let it go, and I was like, he's trying to get me to get a DSLR, and he has that nice Canon that I was taking pictures of earlier, but it has no mic input. I was
Yeah.
like, that fucks us.
I think we had that issue with our Canon too, because we had a Canon. We had a Canon before. In our personal opinion, I think the Sony records a little bit better
Yeah.
image wise.
no, you're right.
But there's nothing wrong with the Canon. It still did great. Just the Sony, that 4K is just like originally we were just going to do everything on our phones because we had the iPhones, the
Yeah.
lenses. If you get the
Right.
lens adapters, like the telephoto lens from Sandmark is who we got.
I bought one. I can't get that sound of the best for it. I'm just too old. I think.
But we got you're like a year older than me. We can figure
We're
it
too
out.
old for this.
We can figure it out. But we bought the Sony, and what we actually did was we tried Rent-A-Center first to
Yeah.
see if we were going to like it before we spent all that money on it. I was like, let's just go rent one and see how it works before we spend the
Very
money
smart.
on it. And we liked it, so we
Yeah.
got one. We got the Sony, and that's what we used to film all our shit.
I never considered how much money I needed to spend in the content side of the
yeah,
business.
yeah.
Like at first, when I
Yeah.
started business, like I need equipment to make this shit.
Yeah, now
You
you're
know, like,
finding
now
out.
I'm filming it with a fucking Motorola Razor. Like
Yeah.
this ain't working out at all.
Yeah, you're finding that out quick right
oh
now.
my god, yeah, we're eating it with making the content.
Honestly,
all this podcast shit.
We were talking
camera.
about that on the way up here. Like when I was at NWTF, I talked to some of the guys who have like bigger channels, and they're like, "Whatever you do, post it.
Oh yeah.
Every content, especially right now, small form content, like anything that we do, like even this, any clips that we can take from this,
Yeah.
just having a conversation, and
Yeah.
post it
Yeah.
small form, getting your name out there is the biggest thing for us right now. So,
What do you use to record? Like Riverside
So
software,
CapCut.
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 Yep.
See, we're recording on Riverside, and when you export it, it generates like 10 or 12 reels.
CapCut's just one. It'll give you one fully edited video.
Well, I'm
but,
not saying that they're great reels,
right.
but
Well,
for they do get the point sometimes.
you have to
know?
be able to. I'm going to tell you right now, CapCut's good. They do have a free version, but you're better off just paying the $20 a month for
Oh,
the
yeah.
Pro. Yeah, because it gives you everything, every audio clip that you want to use, all
Yeah.
that shit. Also, I'll tell you another thing that I've seen that works really well is putting like funny clips in there. Like the
Yeah,
one where I
yes.
put Colonel Sanders saying something's wrong with his medulla oblongata because he was stuttering on a video.
Yeah.
That's funny. That's funny as shit. And I got another one where we're talking about a a rifle that I built, a carbine, a 14.5 recce rifle. And I said something about if we need that rifle, if I need this rifle and I'm in a gunfight with a foreign force in the hills of West Virginia, I'm probably going to get my cheeks spread apart and clapped by a drone strike. And it cuts to Robert Downey Jr. and Tropic Thunder going, "What the fuck did I just hear?" And it's the funniest part of the whole video.
Yeah.
But
And those things
I'm
make
dying.
they just make it funnier. They make people laugh, and they make people just want to see more.
Right.
So
the sad part is Dave will just put shit like that after videos of me and
Dude,
Justin busting our
You
ass.
just took a
Dude,
video of me
Dude,
fucking
I
falling
got
twice
the
today.
most
And that would be
primo
perfect.
video. I even had time on my iPhone to hit 4K, 120 hertz. In the yard, there's a huge pine branch, and there it was almost in the road. And I was like, I need to get it out of there. Well, these two psychopaths were like, no, I'm getting it. And they jump out of the truck and run over there. One is climbed up it, like 3 foot off the ground, trying to wiggle it, and he's pulling on the other end. And he gets down, he's pulling real hard, and he just flies back on his back. Then it wasn't 2 minutes later, he did it again, and I am dying.
We tried to get that fucking branch out of there. We're helping the community.
Aaron's hanging on the branch. He's
Being
like,
good
wait,
citizens.
quit, wait.
As soon as he hits the ground, that's when you need that audio clip of that girl going, "Oh, he needs some milk."
Oh,
My
there's-
luck, he'll just put like a fucking nuke explosion.
Today has just today has just been a content farm. I've got months of shit from today.
Oh man.
we still probably got some to add in. I don't know how much of it you posted from our excursion
What excursion?
up there.
Oh, up on the hill.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's still some shit.
And
Not
we,
very much funny stuff though.
we got that pheasant hunt coming up, so we'll have shit from that. Hopefully
Yeah,
some good kill
we're gonna
shots.
film
see
that
how
pretty good.
I
goes.
hope you guys do well up there.
Me too. I like pheasant.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say
What's the limit?
I don't even know.
You don't tell nobody.
How big's your cooler?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how they're doing it, or I don't know exactly how we're doing it, honestly, because I
We'll
ain't
find
done it in
out.
a couple years.
Yeah.
But it's a group I went with a couple years ago, and it was I had a freaking blast, dude. I went through like 3 boxes of shells. I did more shooting than killing.
Yeah,
than
Bird
anything.
hunting's always a blast.
I'm probably gonna end up doing a lot more filming than shooting because
Don't be a puss.
it's not. This would be like I shot my first shotgun
Mhm.
the other day. And
He shot my turkey gun.
Yeah.
Do you guys
so-
know, speaking of going places to hunt, how much it is? Because I messaged him the other day. I said, I want to go hunt alligator in Florida.
He just looked it up.
It's
You just looked-
$1,200
I can
for
ta-
non-resident.
I can take gator hunting cheaper than that.
Well, I'm not. Yeah, I'm all for it. But I looked because he's got Florida roots down there. Just like when it comes to elk hunting, I've got people that are going to take us places in Washington to elk hunt.
Yeah, I got a guy who's an outfitter in Oregon,
Yeah, and
but
well, I like my guy in Washington just a little bit because he's still an active law enforcement officer. Shout out that dude. He knows who he is. But I was like, why is it $1,200 to go shoot a nuisance animal in
Right.
Florida?
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is wild. I never looked at it like that.
Yeah. It's $200 for a Florida resident, but it's $1,200 for non-resident.
Holy
What do
shit.
you get you for it?
I get.
Well,
I don't know.
You're trying to make up for that new income tax.
Well,
Yeah,
if I
yeah.
paid $1,200 and I kill it, someone better be making me some fucking pair of shoes.
I mean, look
Boots, brother. I want boots. I want
I
some fucking
gator
suits.
I went to Mexico and was like super
Yeah.
long.
look,
Oh,
how,
geez.
look how much it is to hunt in Kentucky.
Yeah, $400 or
$400
something.
$200 for a non-res
Yeah.
tag.
I was gonna say I think I'm gonna.
Shoot.
I'm really looking into going to Missouri
Yeah.
maybe this year
Yeah.
because it's like 300 and some bucks, and I got a place to stay that's
Yeah.
literally 10 minutes outside of Missouri in
What's
Kansas
Ohio?
now.
Wasn't it like
Dude,
250?
Ohio's cheap. Ohio's
No,
cheaper.
no, Ohio is
Ohio's
horrible
fucking
now.
prices,
Yeah.
dude.
So I had my Ohio license, I still do right now, and right before
Doesn't the season end like February, like 1st or something?
I'm not sure. I bought mine during turkey season, so
Okay.
it ends then. But the deer tag, so my license was 100 and something,
Yeah.
112, whatever, and then
Yeah.
and then the deer tag was 76.
Now it's like 100 and something.
And then right before I should have bought it whenever I was going to, and I would have got it for 76. But like the week after, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go and get and buy this tag before deer season comes in. We'll back up, and I'm like, what the fuck? This is $182 just for the deer.
Holy
That's
shit.
what it is.
And I was like, what the fuck did I miss? And I
deer.
started looking,
Deer.
and guys were like, oh yeah, about fucking time and everything. And I was like, dude, your license was already expensive. I was like, you don't pay that to come over here and hunt.
No, and you
No.
shoot every fucking thing that walks.
And here's what
Whatever.
I think that'll change then.
Hopefully.
Yeah,
So,
hopefully,
'cause
because
I think we still have more deer killed by vehicles in West Virginia than we do
Yes.
by hunters.
Promise.
By far.
Has
Right.
anybody noticed the uptick in skunks hit this week?
I think Aaron's
Oh my
got a
God.
pretty decent sized percentage of the deer killed with a vehicle. I
yeah,
think
for sure.
that
dude.
some
You're
bitch has got a
fucking
target.
assassin.
I think I'm at like 4 this year.
Yeah, we call him Crash
Ain't it?
Bandicoot. This
No.
motherfucker wrecks more
I
shit than
stopped in the middle of the road. What was it, yesterday?
Yeah.
yesterday.
Stopped in the middle of the road because there's a deer on this white line, deer on this white line. And I was like, fuck it, I'm stopping. I'm like, I'm not hitting a deer in my wife's car. I literally come to a complete stop and I'm like, move. And that doe just says, fuck it, runs right in the side of the car. I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding
You
me.
know what's
You're
the
not
best
getting out
part?
of this asshole.
The best part is it was a fucking deer on the lease that he hunts. So he had a
Yeah.
deer driving past his lease.
Should have killed it last year. Yeah, fucked up.
What a lease is
This
just property
John,
I have
why we
permission
killed
to
those?
hunt.
Yeah,
This is
you're right.
why we kill those, John.
I have to start killing them again.
Facts.
I am
Every-
like I told
Make
Chris
killing
Ashley
does
on the
great
last
things.
podcast. I am not against shooting a slick head.
Yeah.
No.
Well, I did shoot at one this past season, and I shot right over her because I miscalculated distance. Yeah, and she took off, and I just so mad. I just yelled out, "Hey, Miller Woods! I'm surprised you didn't hear me." I was like, "Fuck you!" And she's prancing off, just darting through the woods.
Laughing at you.
Yeah,
Where's your
Alright.
sportsmanship?
Yeah.
Right?
I go to do the Missouri thing. It's only going to be like 300 and some bucks.
that's not bad.
If
That's
I'm
not bad at
looking.
all.
And where I'm looking at staying, it's like a 20-minute drive, and there's over
How far is the drive to Missouri from here, though?
it's like
a good
13,
one.
14 hours.
Okay, all right.
I have a sister.
I was like,
that-
I went to basic training at Fort
Yeah.
Leonard Wood.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
Yes.
You can fly.
But
Well, we went to
Every-
basic
I'm not flying.
in Chicago.
Meet you there.
Well, the good thing
Meet you
is
there.
with Missouri, like I said, I got a buddy that's there, and he's going to do a bunch of scouting for me, like just kind of figure out where I can.
Country
Yeah,
club.
here we
Well,
go.
no, it's more of
Okay.
like I have no clue what's out there
Right.
public wise, and I'm
We
like,
got him
hey,
tied to the
like go
tree.
figure out where some access points for me are. 'cause
Jokes on us. It's actually on the hot fence.
one of the
So-
places
Yeah,
I'm
for
looking
sure.
at is like Mark Twain National Forest out that way, which is hundreds of thousands of acres.
Can
So
you
I
bait?
like
Can you bait?
no,
Oh, okay.
but I'm like I don't know where access points are and everything else.
Can you
so
You
What?
can't bait, but that doesn't mean you can't put an Apple AirPod up its ass.
That is
true.
That is true.
It's
But-
right here. Damn it.
I don't know.
Okay.
Right now, I'm
Oh,
trying
to
to
the
talk
shit.
Justin and going out there with me, and it ain't working out too well. You don't want to leave.
You guys
him
should
guys.
go.
Listen, I want. This is my whole thing with going out of state to hunt. I want to consistently become the killer in this state before I go anywhere.
He's talking about deer.
Yeah,
He's talking about
If we can do that, just quit passing shit up. You kill everything.
Fuck. man. We're not trying to become a Netflix documentary.
Yeah.
I am a hell of a killer. Oh yeah, I just kill everything.
Yeah.
Literally, that's me. John gets on to me about it all the time because I'll see a doe and I'm like, that bitch is dead. He's
It's
like, how
not-
about you wait?
It's
seconds?
not that he
I do
kills the
that.
does. It's that I'm the only fucker that shows up to help drag him.
You are
You're like, this is
in
the
the
7th one, dude.
Yeah.
Literally.
I call my wife to help drag it.
you are in the can't eat the antler state. So
Yes.
why not?
Yeah. And you know, it's funny too, because we'll get like halfway up this 250-yard hill. That's these great people let us shoot their property. And I'm like, why the fuck are you out of breath and I'm not? This is your deer.
I had so much shit going on. I'm
Yeah.
just like, fuck it.
I was like, if you throw up, I'm going to punch you in the dick. I said, this is your deer.
We were just talking about this, like for turkey season. I am the guy that throws up. If we're hiking
Really?
if we're hiking far, yeah, oh yeah.
Dude, you need to
Oh
come do,
my God,
you
if
need
you
to come
get
do some Mothman
ridiculous.
fitness, man.
Dude, I fucking probably
We're
should.
talking about that. I am not doing that shit. There's no fucking way on earth I'm running anywhere than shooting anything.
I mean,
Oh, man.
it's not
I'd
gonna work
pull
out
back
very
and
good for
shoot
me.
somebody's fucking headlight out.
Well, that's what I'm
Nothing.
doing. I'm shooting with a bow. So if I run out and get gas, dude, it's not gonna be good.
Well, so,
No
and that's one of the
way.
reasons we shifted gears. Like, I know you guys were talking about like the company growing and, you know, changing things and fixing little things here and there. Well, we sat down at the beginning of this year, which I don't know if you guys know this. We did have a third member at one point, Logan. He's no longer part of our crew. Logan's he's doing his own thing. Specifically, more or less, just he wants to focus on turkey hunting, which is all cool. We wish him
Yeah.
nothing but the best of luck, and
Yeah.
it just worked out better for everybody. So we sat down, we went back to the drawing board, and I was like, it's very imperative that we add fitness into this. And what I mean by that is We're not David Goggins. We're not Cam Haines. Like, we're not running marathons. But for that fact right there, if you shoot an animal, or especially in these hills, you're going to be hiking at some point, whether down and then back up. You can't get an ATV everywhere. You can't get a side-by-side everywhere. And if you just hike somewhere going after this deer, like if you're doing a spot and stalk, because there are places on that ridgeline where we can spot and stalk. The last thing I want for you to do, and this goes not just me and him, this is for anybody. The last thing I want to see happen to you is you're so out of breath that you draw and that thing is just shaking because your heart is pumping. So the more your cardiovascular system is prepared for what you're about to do, the better shot you're going to take, the better that reset's going to be. Does that make sense?
It does not matter if I'm out of breath or not. I shake.
You can
And
call
that's
me a
true.
gelatinous
And that's
fuck all you want, brother, but I'm still gonna fucking do it.
No, and that's
I'm still gonna hit that fucking.
And I told him, I said, I said, what I don't want people to think is you need to have 6-pack abs. Or the offensive lineman runs 4.7 40s and they're 315 pounds.
The best athletes
I
on the
would never
field.
have abs
Yeah.
again. I like
Yeah.
food too much.
We just want to see people.
I
do
don't
shit.
think
Like,
that's in the cards for me.
like I've run 3 miles this week already, and that's low. I should be way higher than that. But I'd rather be. It's like the old saying goes when it comes to like you see special forces guys. I'd rather be the warrior in the garden than the gardener in the war.
Yeah.
I'd rather be prepared and not need it than be fucking gassed 200 yards and my deer's just rotting away because I can't drag this motherfucker up the hill. And I'm like, fuck, man.
And that, like, honestly, for me,
Get it
that,
out in pieces.
That's right. Fuck around.
I'm packing this son of a bitch.
honestly, I thought about that. But like for me,
I quit dragging deer.
Brain packs in West Virginia. That ain't just
Hey, you're not
West.
wrong.
Yeah.
You're
You
not
do
wrong.
not-
That does.
you-
He started
You don't
packing
even need a
gear
frame
out.
pack. As long as you just make sure you get one with a waist belt and
That's-
this little click right here.
Yeah.
You don't need a frame pack
Mhm.
because as
That's
long
exactly
as
what
if you
that
get
is.
all the meat and you make sure you get the bones out, like if you just straight quarter it, yeah, you're probably gonna need a frame pack. But you get all the bones out, nah.
for me, the deciding factor was like, especially after this year, is I was like, okay,
This sucks.
yeah. And I was like, I don't want to do this next year. Like, I'm gonna be a hunter. Like, I'm gonna have to at least figure out a way to make myself better.
Yeah.
You guys
don't-
are hunting in some steeper and deeper shit than we are here.
Well,
though.
still, but like,
Yeah.
my big thing is like, if I'm gonna
Maybe.
harvest this animal and I'm gonna take its life, I don't want to not have the ability to get it out,
Yeah.
especially when I'm by myself.
It's all fucking steep.
No,
and
I'm
deep
getting
down
it out.
there.
It's
I
hard.
know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're not wrong.
I was gonna say the one time I hunted down your all's way at Little Canal State Forest,
Mhm.
I drug a 3-point. I slept in my truck 3 days. I was like, if I see a deer today, it's going home with me.
He's like, I
And-
can't go home empty.
I literally had already covered 2 miles and deer jumped up. I was like, oh, I seen an antler. I was like, all right, I'm gonna creep back over this hill. I seen him. He popped up. Boom, rolled him. And I was like, I'm just going to drag him out this holler. I was like,
Yeah.
my truck's at the end of that holler. Well, it was like 1.3, close to. I mean, it was getting
Yeah,
up there, and
it's a
I'm like,
fucking
oh
drag,
my
dude.
god.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was like, I would never do this again. And that was the changing point for me. I was done. Slept in the truck 3 days, walking miles every day. I was
Yeah. 'Cause
wore
even if-
out.
Oh, yeah.
Because even if we like, because we want to go elk hunt, you quarter an elk, even bones out, you're still 80 pounds up.
Oh,
and
yeah.
you usually
weight,
have
man.
one hell of a walk.
Yes.
Yeah. Because
Multiple.
Then you're dealing with elevation at that point,
Exactly.
too.
And that's what I'm saying. Like,
Thin
and
air.
Cameron's like,
Ooh.
I put in a Tennessee elk tag, and I'm like, yeah, best of luck. And he's like, you're not going? I was like, no,
Yeah.
we're not physically ready for that yet. I was like, we will be, and I'll gladly go with you. I'll hold your pocket the whole
Yep.
way in the woods when we're ready.
It's like,
I'm like, but nah, not right now. And he knows that, and I don't
Yeah.
like. But that's also why we also added the firearms part too.
Yeah.
And I told him, I said, that's my passion. That's what I love to do. Does it have anything to do with the hunting as far as we're concerned? No, but it does. But the other side of that too is you get all these guys, all these YouTubers, the gun tubers, as we would call them, and they always talk about, well, you need to be ready for this if something happens or if this happens. Well, are you doing all this stuff to stay hidden, but then you're going to take that long ass rifle and make that loud ass gunshot, killing that animal to feed your family? Well, that's stupid. That just contradicts everything that you just said about staying hidden and staying quiet.
yeah.
But if you're good with a bow, now that's quiet. That's a quiet kill. Now you're still hidden. Now nobody knows where you are. And that's why we trying to figure out a way to tie all this in together where it all coincides with each other.
Because we shot suppressed, it's still loud.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
especially in the mountains, like it bounces and ricochets.
Yeah.
Like,
Mhm.
imagine if you're on flat land, that thing just goes forever.
You shoot a suppressed rifle, someone's going to hear you up to a couple miles away.
Yeah, I mean, it's quiet. It ain't that damn quiet.
Yeah.
You shoot a bow, someone might not hear you past 100 yards.
My goal is to do, my overall goal when I started this was to do Super Slam.
Oh, yeah.
I want to do the Super Slam. Now,
Yeah.
will I do it?
Like Turkey Super
No.
Slam? Or are
No.
you talking about the North American
North
Slam?
American
Yep.
Slam.
I tell you, he's got a better chance
What
of
is
me
that?
slamming him through
What
a
is
table.
What's all that entail?
I think
29, right?
29 North American animals, everything.
Like
You-
from
Wood
elk,
bear to
big
musk
horn
ox to
sheep
everything.
to everything.
You have
Oh,
fun with the
shit, I
musk
know.
ox.
Yeah.
I'd like to do a turkey slam.
Yeah,
I don't know
we were
that
talking about
I
that
don't
too.
know that I want to go to close to South America to do it.
Well, you could
But,
just do the regular Grand Slam.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just
Which-
regular.
that's
Grand
the
Slam.
force.
I don't think I want to have to fuck
Four.
with the oscillated.
Yeah,
Yeah.
4. And then you do the Super Slam, it's 5. And then the World Slam is 6. Because that's oscillated. in
They add
South
gold and
America.
then they add oscillated.
You ever
Yeah.
hear the
well,
story?
the gold you can do stateside too. There is Arizona.
Yeah, have you seen
bottom.
have you seen the spots on the map? They're like
Yeah.
that big.
Lower
There's like
part of-
14,000 dudes
One bird you
surrounding
can
it.
kill.
One bird and
Yeah,
5,500.
we
Yeah.
named him. His name's Fred. He's been alive for 14 years.
He's just like the elk.
That's
Yep.
Bruiser.
It was.
Don't touch that elk. Yeah.
You shot Fred. You
If I would have hit that elk, if I would have hit Bruiser with my patrol car that
Better
night,
destruction.
they would have fired me the following
you would
morning.
not
Oh,
have
yeah.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah, they'd have been like, "Sorry, dude,
Took
you
the
have to
best
go."
asset on the
Brutality.
plane, brother.
Police brutality.
That's exactly what I would. He's a murderer. I'd be like, I didn't see him.
Lock his ass up.
He's
like-
900 pounds and 6 feet tall. How'd you miss him?
Y'all know what like extra duty CQ is,
Yep.
firewatch, shit like that,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Yep.
Well, I know a kid, he got like extra duty and shit and had to do that because he fucked with the raccoon that stayed at our gate
Okay.
when
Well,
we were working
I got-
gates.
I got it.
Old
That's the
Roscoe.
homie.
Can't
I got
do
a better
that.
one.
He
I got a
pissed
better one
Roscoe
for you.
It
off.
becomes the fam, and you can't touch
I
it.
got a better one for you. I had just put on E4 when I was stationed down in Jacksonville, Florida for the first time. I was doing barracks inspection. I roll up to a dude's fridge. He has a half frozen gator in his freezer.
Shit.
Live?
No, it was dead.
Oh, okay, yeah, live.
Well, it
This
was like
is a very
it was like
cold
4-foot
gator.
It was a 4-foot gator he cut in half. And I looked at him and I said, "Why the fuck do you have an alligator?" He goes, "I hit it with my truck last night, petty officer." And I was like, "And you thought it'd be a great idea on a military installation
To bring him back.
to bring it back?" And he goes, "I was going to cook it for supper." And I was like, "You're going to NJP. Have fun at Captain's Nest." He looked at me so confused, and I had to go back to my senior chief and be like, "Hey, man,
He's got an alligator.
you might want to go check his fridge." He
Yeah.
goes, "Why? Is there beer?" "Nope, worse."
Why were you doing a bears
reptile.
inspection at the 4 anyway?
So at
A
at
dinosaur.
the command I was at, it was so small that my senior chief was like, "You're going to learn how to do this before you go to your next command."
Senior chief failed you.
Yeah, I know.
You guys should have knifed him. Like, no.
Hey,
Knife hand?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look,
I mean-
I don't know if you know this. I have an award from an admiral because I did so much shit at that command by myself.
Toot,
Oh,
toot.
I'm just kidding. I got 3 NAMs. I didn't do anything.
Like, my chain of command at that command was myself and a first class.
Yeah.
That was it.
That sucks.
And you
That
got
was-
stuck finding the fucking alligator.
That's cool
Now,
shit.
isn't that some shit in Florida? Like, if you have a fucking alligator,
9 times out of 10, you're fine because no one gives a shit. But on a military installation, unless it's like designated a hunting area, like it's a protected wildlife sanctuary.
oh,
Yes.
You can't do anything for any animal.
Let's
in that
say I
place.
hunted on Fort Stewart and we're strict about it. Now, I had a hog head and a quartered out deer in my barracks fridge at one point.
Now, if you get it approved, different conversation.
Yeah.
I had the tags.
Yes. But like, if you just hit an animal and
Oh fuck no, that's a big no no.
There's also like some states have like roadkill laws,
yeah,
yeah, I knew that.
Yeah. which is technically what that would be. But
yeah. You still gotta get a
Salvage tag
Yeah,
or something.
but when
like
it
that.
comes to like the military stuff, when it comes to like bringing shit back to your barracks room, it's all about like cleanliness when
Yeah.
it comes to the military. So it's like, no, you can't just have a half dead alligator
Yeah,
like
fucking
chilling in
fed
your
up
fridge,
alligator.
dude, because it's gonna stink. It's government property. Like
He was
Technically,
gonna eat
I
it.
believe, shit you not, you could probably attest to this too. In the Navy, you could be subject to NJP or
what's in JP?
Chiefs. What's the board?
it's like an Article 15.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
Article
What's the-
15,
What's the fucking
like field grade
what's
or
the
company
thing? You
grade.
go in front of all the chiefs, they tell
Oh,
you how
DRB.
big. Yeah, DRB.
Ask me how I know.
Yeah, it's where it's pretty much chiefs to tell you you're a bunch of pieces of shit. That's it. For getting a sunburn.
Character building.
Yeah, for getting a sunburn.
Yeah, damage
Yeah.
to government property.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Yeah.
Jesus.
Sorry
the
for
dumbest-
damaging my dermis.
Yeah.
I went to BRB, my first, like when I was first got to my aircraft squadron, because I ordered 1,000 pounds of rivets. So when you order things in the military, especially in supply, it's done by unit of issue. Well, we're like, hey, like we need 1,000 rivets because they're redoing an aircraft. I was like, oh, okay, cool. I didn't think anything of it. I put 1,000. They called me and they're like, hey, are you sure you need this? I'm like, yeah. Like I'm just a little old E4 at a time. I'm like, yeah, totally. I'm on the phone. They come on a pallet a week later. I see her. She was like, why do we have a pallet of rivets? And I said, I fucked up. I said, I fucked up big time.
That's big boy rules. That's big boy rules. Like when you go to DRB, the next step after that in the Navy is captain's mast.
Yeah.
Mm.
Go in front of the old
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
So I got chewed out for an hour. I was like, we ain't running out of rivets anytime soon.
Yeah.
1,000 pounds of rivets.
Because when it comes to like the Navy supply chain, there's very, very few items that you can send back. And your command has an allotted amount of a budget. And that order comes out of their budget. So like that 1,000 pounds of rivets was probably like 200 grand.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because everything in the military, like we have stuff where I work, it's like a nut is $100 per nut.
Yeah.
And you're like, dude, we're in the
Government
wrong business.
contracts.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah,
why
that's
I
me.
order everything in the business. This is why I still order everything.
everything-
Apparently, we need to start milling out
Yeah.
aircraft.
Start milling out
Yeah,
aircraft
there's-
nuts.
I was going to say that right there. That's why you go in a motor pool and every Humvee is down.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because they
Have-
can't afford to fix it.
Have the knife shop, but on the side shop, have like some aircraft part making.
And nobody understands this, and it's funny because you see videos about it. The E4 Mafia is a real shit.
They
What
run the
is
Navy.
this? So the E4 Mafia is like anybody E4 and below. If you want shit done, just find an E4 and be like, you want to go
Yeah.
home early?
Trade something.
You
Yeah.
want to go home early today? I
You
need this part.
ever heard
Don't you
tactically
ask-
acquired?
Don't you ever ask where it came from.
Just
Don't
know
you
we
ask
got
how
it.
they got it.
Yep.
Don't ask if anybody got hurt in the process. Just know you got your part. And the aircraft can fly.
process.
Yep. It's all
You
good.
got to go home early.
We're going home.
The
That's
most
fucked
dangerous
up.
thing you can ever do is stand between an E4 and Liberty.
My question is just
What the fuck?
What
That is
sounded
a
so
hot
sick.
It's,
That
it's
sounds-
legit, dude.
What?
The
It's
thing you can do
legit.
is stand between E4 and below and Liberty.
If you told me we could go home early if we killed bin Laden, you'd have 37 E4s
Yeah.
in Islamabad, Pakistan.
Have 37
Versus-
you
My
look-
thing
yeah,
is,
don't-
is,
don't-
uh,
just
I was
dead.
just holding their fucking head.
This him?
This him? Got him.
Yep. And you know what the
Get your
best
hands.
part is? Since it's the Navy, there's going to be a couple E4 Filipino dudes making the world's best fucking lumpia you've ever fucking had, dude.
Yep.
Yeah.
my
While
thing,
you're killing the dude upstairs.
why are you bringing up the E4 Mafia? You don't talk about it.
You totally ruined it.
I'm 85, so I got out of it.
I was going to say,
It's like
you,
the fucking rule of Fight Club. You don't
Same.
talk about Fight
I was going to
Club.
say, you were completely fucking over the sham shield.
No,
I
it's
got, yeah,
okay.
I got to E5. I got out of it.
It's okay. Trust me, there's enough of them. We'll be okay.
Mhm.
I've
Actually, fun fact for you guys, they're on their way here right now.
Fuck.
Been there, done
It's
it.
not the only fucking.
That's what I
rule.
came out
Guys,
with.
gay?
No?
so, Statue of Liberty.
Yeah. Tell the story. I don't care.
All right. So we were working late one night. It was around Black Friday, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So we were busy as fuck.
Yeah.
He, Dave
Yes.
didn't tell us that this guy was coming in for like fucking to do a deal, right? He
A non-specific military entity
Yeah.
came here and bought 150 knives.
Hell yeah.
The thing is, though, is
And-
Dave has also a good friend
that is
is
also in his
real similar.
Yes.
Military
also
personnel.
in the department
Are we
of
talking?
military.
Are we talking Army SF?
As in motherfuckers
Yes.
disappear.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
the motherfuckers go missing.
Oh, we're not talking Delta, are we? Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
We are.
So yeah, this
Oh,
fucking
great. Now I'm getting rated and beaten and
Good
waterboarded.
old Z boys.
But the good thing for
Non-specific.
you is since it's Delta, they're going to take you hostage. If it was still Team 6, they'd kill you.
They'd
As
just
soon
kill
as
you.
they
And then
saw
they'd
you.
write a book.
Sorry, Dale. I'll just go with your middle name. I know I'm going to get fucking tortured for this later.
Get your ass whooped. That's right.
this guy walks through the door with his wife behind him. I think it's Dave's friend.
It's not.
It's not. It's a potential customer.
Oh.
Which the deal was done. Is a great deal. It's a great deal. American deal.
Great.
Best
Yeah.
deal ever.
This guy is standing here. He looks at me. He says, "Man, you look familiar." I said, "You must watch gay porn." to a fucking assassin.
Did not skip a fucking beat. No.
You just gotta look at that dude and be like, he's retarded.
No.
That guy, he looks at him, he's like, my wife said, let's keep it white.
Yeah,
I was like,
exactly.
oh, we're all dead? So we're all
Yeah, Dave didn't even say a word really at that point.
Aaron and I were packing shit up right there, and Aaron just looks over at me like he saw a fucking ghost. And I'm like, man, this is not. I thought it was fucking hilarious.
It was.
The look in your eyes is like, this is Josh, isn't it?
Don't worry.
Dude, I knew instantly, by the way, that man looked at me that it was a case of mistaken identity.
But that's the difference between Army Special Forces and Navy. I'm telling you from experience,
Navy
Navy
would've
would have laughed at you.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, I guarantee.
And you know what he would have said? He'd be like, hell yeah, I'll watch it.
Yeah.
I knew it.
The man's wife was right behind.
She would have been laughing.
She giggled.
too.
She
did.
did.
Well, hang on.
Giggle.
You got a difference between enlisted and commissioned.
That is true.
And I'm
That is true.
pretty
We
sure
don't
that
know
was the
We
case.
don't know the man's background. Anyway, it worked
Sin.
out.
Great guy, though. Great guy.
And
If you're out there and you're watching this, don't be a dick. Just laugh.
he's not a dick. They're on
No, he's pretty cool dude. Pretty cool
I'm kicking
dude.
this guy's ass later. Please order more.
No, the
Video thing.
funny thing is,
they presented one of the knives to the U.S. ambassador of Poland.
That's badass.
So that's
Hell
fucking
yeah.
sick. Badger.
that was after the gay porn comments.
yeah, the sad part is,
You're a hell of a man. He took it very well.
He
This-
took it very well.
the
Great
sad
guy.
part is he
Excellent
left
film, by the way.
before Dave could say anything. I looked at Justin. I was like, "Really, gay porn?"
Oh, dude, he looked at us like, you son of a bitch.
He's like, you
Fuck
started
this.
with fucking gay
Yeah,
porn.
fuck this.
Yeah, Justin was like,
He's like, that's not him? I was like, no, it's not him.
Oh,
Why
Chris.
would you think that?
He's probably like, how am I supposed to know?
I was like, how many fucking assassins will walk in this door? Like,
Oh,
come
my
on,
God.
man.
I could have crawled through a hole in the corner of
"Yeah."
that wall.
Once
After
Justin
I
figured it
realized-
out, Justin was like, "Fuck, I'm getting fired."
And I thought, hi, fuck.
I'm firing him. I don't want to go back to making them damn sheets. that would suck.
Yeah, you have
man,
fun with
that's
that.
funny.
It
That's
was
a good
bad.
story.
Get
was a
back
whole-
in your figgler hole over there, damn it.
It was a whole thing.
I'll tell you a funny story. When I was a cop, we had this guy who just kept parking his car illegally on the side of the road. And it was starting to become like a big problem where we were. And so we'd contact him and contact him and contact him. And finally, I just got tired of it. And I just asked him one. I was like, just to not say his name, I was like, Dan, has a medical doctor ever told you you're retarded? And he was like, what? I'm like, I'm not making fun of you. I go, has a medical provider ever told you that you're mentally retarded? And he goes, no, why? I was like, just trying to figure out if you don't know any better or if you just do stupid fucking shit. And he was like, I just do stupid shit. And I was like, well, now we're getting somewhere. Can you please move your fucking Chevy Silverado off the side of the road?
You're causing the fucking
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah, all right.
Every
was
cop
like, "All right."
approach that.
Yeah.
You know, scenarios like that, I feel like it should be a better
It's
word.
funny being from here and being a cop in Washington. My lieutenant, who's probably the greatest lieutenant I've ever had. So if you're watching this, thank you for everything that you did. But he would always tell me, how do you make people feel fucking stupid, but they smile about it? And he goes, it has to be your accent. Like they
It's the
just,
charm,
and I was
man.
like, it's just a West Virginia thing.
Yeah.
man." I was like,
Talk
that
shit,
never
yell
worked
at
for
that
me.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Never, right.
It works
I
for me.
can tell you look nice. People are like, fuck you. I don't like your face.
You're like, oh,
Asshole.
fuck.
Have you heard how you answer the phone?
So I'll tell you,
I do that on purpose.
Bond Street knobs.
I'll tell you another story
What the
too.
fuck do you want?
This is a good one.
Don't go Megatron on me. you asshole.
This is actually the funniest one I've ever had. We had this guy that kept violating the no contact order, and it was a fresh one too. Like it was only like 2 weeks old.
That's not the funniest one.
And so, which one's the funniest one?
The one where you couldn't find the old lady.
Oh, okay, so that one
this
is
is
pretty damn
getting
funny.
dark.
Okay,
Two stories.
all right. So this one's funny. So, okay, well I'll tell that one first.
Okay.
I'm on FTO. I'm on SEAL training. You know what I mean? I'm like a month and a half in. It's like a 3-month process. I'm on like FTO officer number 2. You go through like 3 different officers so you can see 3 different perspectives. Well, this dude thought he was like the fucking Marine Corps, right? He's a
Oh,
he's a
no.
good dude, but like he thought law enforcement was who he was. You know what I mean? Like
So you Judge dreaded it. He is
kind
law.
of. Yeah, you
Okay.
would have thought he's RoboCop.
All right.
Still a good dude, good human being.
Shout out Robocop.
Matter of fact, now a chief of police at a local agency. So
Oh,
he's
Chief
doing
Robocop.
something right. He's doing something right.
Calm down, high speed.
Well, this is what's funny about this. This is what's funny about this. Okay, so this was the first missing persons report or like case that I had. I didn't know what to do. I'm like, we've never been here before.
Yeah.
So we're searching the neighborhood. It's an old lady, elderly lady. She has Alzheimer's.
Yeah, remember having last time you called somebody old?
Silver alert.
Yeah.
Or something.
So we're like, all right. Well, we're looking in the house. We're checking the closet. Dude, I forgot all about this, dude. This shit. We're checking the closets. We look under the bed. We're like, all right, she's not here. Like, has this ever happened before? The dude, the husband's like, no, she's never been gone this long. And we're like, okay, well, first off, if she has Alzheimer's, why the fuck was she walking by herself? And he was like, well, normally she just goes out in the yard. I was like, is she doing fucking cartwheels or something? Like, so he's gone. So we're calling in like local, like reserve search and rescue people. They're like, radio antennas look like they're about to call in a fucking airstrike. You know what I mean? Like long three, like whip antennas.
Hell yeah.
And shit. And so we get a phone call. This is 2 hours into this case. And the guy is like, she's at the house. And we're like, what the fuck do you mean she's at the house? And he goes, yeah, she just showed up. And so we're like, okay. We're like, well, we got to go back to the house because we got to figure out what happened. So we go in there. And now, mind you, my FTO is like, I'm the shit. You know what I mean? Like, without saying it. And I'm like, he's done this before. Like, what's up? And so we go in there and the guy's like, yeah, she just showed up. And we're like, okay, well, where was she? She was under the mattress. And we're like, what do you mean she was under the mattress? And he goes, she was between the mattress and the fucking board. And we're like, why? Like, we don't know. I was like, is that a thing? And he's like, no. So we get back in the car and I'm like, I'm just a smart ass to me. I was like, so is that normal? Are they usually in the mattress? And then he goes, no, it's not fucking normal. I was like, okay, well, you check the bedroom, not me. So
I am the box.
I was like,
I want a blanket.
I was like, I want a number 4 on my daily report, not a number 1 star, because you missed her, not me.
She took support to a whole new meaning.
But
supporting your spine, motherfucker.
Here's the funniest part.
They call me Tempur-Pedic.
The funniest part about that was that we asked him, well, did she just come out? And he goes, no, I laid on her. And he goes, she got, and he goes, get off me, bitch.
Why are you holding my blanket?
When she was struggling to breathe, I knew she was under the mattress. And I was like, you didn't feel the fucking lump or notice the giant knoll of a human?
Yeah.
He goes, nope, I just heard. And I'm like, oh, I should probably get up. And then
what the fuck?
we had
to play some
dude. It's the greatest show on earth, but it's also sometimes the absolute scariest.
I want to be a part of that.
But
I'll stick to making cheese.
yeah, you're way better off.
Stay in your corner.
So we had the dude that was violating his no contact order, and I called this dude. I'm like, hey, buddy. I was like, what's going on? He's like, who is this? I was like, it's Woody. It's Deputy Woody. He goes, oh, Woody, what's up, man? I was like, nothing much. Hey, listen, your mom called and said you were suicidal, dude. I know you got a lot of shit going on. So what's going on? He's like, no. I was like, well, I got to check you out. I was like, I got to come put eyes on you because that's protocol. That's procedure. And he's like, dude, I'm fine. I swear. I was like, listen, I know the guy that you're staying at. I know his house. I know he don't like us. I'm not trying to cause any problems for your
Posse.
Yeah, or no, like your temporary residence. Your temporary residence. And he was like, okay. I was like, just meet me at Walmart. And he was like, what? Walmart? I was like, come on, it's 5 minutes from where you're at.
I remember this. You were a dick.
Yeah, I was like, just meet me there. And then he was like, oh, okay, I'll be there in like 10 minutes. I was like, all right, bet. I'll meet you right out front. I said, this will take like 2 minutes.
You
And
got
he's
him
like,
with that, didn't you? Yeah, that
So
word.
he showed up. He was sitting there. I drove around. He wasn't up there yet. And I go back, sit in the parking lot. Well, my sergeant shows up. And he's like, is he up there? I was like, not yet. I'm going to go back up there in a couple of minutes. If I don't come back here, he's up there. And so he's like, okay. So I drive up there. Sure as shit. There's this idiot waving at me. I'm like, yep, there he is. And so I get out and I'm like, Mike, what's going on, brother? And he's like, not much, man. And I was like, you sure you ain't been trying to hurt yourself? He goes, no, I swear I'm good. I'm good. I was like, let me see your wrist. Like, so he's cutting himself and he pulls up his shirt. I snatch that fucking wrist. It's like, hey, Mike, go ahead and turn around, buddy. You're under arrest.
Oh, you.
And he was like, what the fuck,
Woody?
Woody?
You're an ass.
He's like, what the fuck? You told me. I was like, did you call? Just to leave her name out of it. I was like, you called Deborah yesterday, didn't you? And he goes, that's besides the fucking point. And I was like, nope, you have a no contact order. You violated it. Turn around, brother. I put him in handcuffs and he was like, this is like 10 minutes later. He's sitting on the front of my patrol car. We're like searching him to make sure he doesn't have any weapons. And he's like, damn, Woody, you got me, motherfucker. He's like, why'd you lie to me? I said, if I told you to meet me at Walmart so I could take you to jail, would you show up? And he goes, nah, I wasn't going to show up. And I was like, that's why I had to fucking lie to you, stupid. I was like, now we're going to jail. I think that poor guy sat there for 6 months.
Over a no contact.
Yeah, but he violated it like 4 times. The judge was pissed. If you buy a no contact order has to come from a judge.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
If a judge tells you not to do something and you do it, they're pissed.
Oh, yeah.
Like they're pissed. And so they're going to take it out. And that motherfucker sat there for 6 months, dude. I felt bad as shit. I went and visited him in the jail one.
Like, brother, I never meant for this.
Yeah, I was like, "Hey, how you doing, man?" He goes,
He's like, fuck you. Like, how you think I'm doing?
"Yeah." I was like, "Yeah, that's mad. That's
Do you
my
know
bad.
what I had to
That's
do to
my
get
bad."
beef jerky?
You're like, man, I'll fucking eat that one, I guess.
You know how many
Sorry,
honey
bro."
buns I've had to use?
Yeah. I was like,
I got your new
You know what I
contact,
gotta
asshole.
do? You know what I gotta do for a pack of fucking ramen or
I should
something?
have asked him for. I should have asked.
All
him
they
for a
do is
character
sit around
reference.
and watch goddamn TV.
Oh, is that the knife I saw you post for second group?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, it turned out real well.
Yeah.
Turned out real
That's
well.
pretty cool. I mean, like,
I forgot I posted that, frankly.
not my,
I did ask them specifically. I was like, is there anything going on here that I can't post? He's like, no, nobody gives a shit.
Yeah.
Like, sweet, let's go.
A lot of those guys, when it comes to like, I know for sure DevGuru, like those
Mm-hmm.
guys in Team 6, they got an endless budget almost to figure out what's going to work, what's not going to work.
I guess they
Yeah.
do.
Well, if
What,
you
like-
stab a man with a badger, you prepare yourself for a fight because you're going to stab the shit out of him.
Oh, yeah.
That's a little blade.
Fuck.
Yeah. That blade could be used for so many different things, man. Could be on a kit, anything, just to cut
It's a
stuff.
work knife.
So if you-
Yeah.
Pry bar
So I don't know how
We've got
obviously-
Pry bar, yeah.
So I know how
or just shoot it.
words. When you screen for DevGrid for support side,
Mm-hmm.
you do your PFT, you do your your swim test, everything like that. You have to pass the same kind of quals test they do. Then you go there for a week and you see if they like you.
Yeah.
So like
I
when
think that's the same thing if you listen to all the guys talk about Green Team to
Yeah.
actually join
so
DevGuru.
like I screened. It's a completely separate building to what like the team guys are in.
Yeah.
So like when I screened for it, they were like, "All right, we want to see if we like you." And I was like, "All right, cool." So what do I do? Like, come here and work for a week. And they're like, "All right, cool, whatever. Like, work here for a week." If they, for some reason, at any point in time, they're like, "You don't fit in our culture," bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
They
But-
do it off vibes, man.
Like the budget is pretty much like if you get a new guy, like guy came in from Green Team, passed. They're like, "What do you want? What do you want in your cage?
Yeah. What do you need?
What boots do you wear?
Mhm.
What ammunition do you like?"
That's like, I think those Army, SF, Green Berets, Delta, all those guys, that's like the only part of the military where nobody gives a shit.
Nope.
As long as it works and you can prove that it works,
Yep.
they don't care.
So like for us, like especially the aircraft side, you'd fill out your budget and like you'd send it in. Like some comptroller from somewhere gets pissed off because you spent too much money on one thing or the other.
Yeah.
When you're that side of the house,
Nobody cares.
nobody cares.
They turn the light off. Don't look at it.
Yep.
Yep.
Damn.
Like that mouse.
Just to be like, we
Like,
need
don't
more
get me
hey
wrong.
dudes. We need more hey dudes.
Like,
need
don't get
more
me wrong.
forms
Somebody
dudes.
somewhere is probably like, "Oh,
Yeah.
but, like realistically,
Yeah,
low
I got
level.
Yeah, right. They
We go tell 'em, yeah.
disappeared 10 billion like it never happened. They
Yeah.
don't give a shit.
We just stole some oil from Venezuela. We'll be all right.
Oh, hell yeah. And then
And
That's
the
so
leader-
that's the funniest shit ever because everybody's so pissed that we stole that dude or we kidnapped him. Whatever, we kidnapped him. I don't give a shit.
Nobody in Venezuela cares.
But nobody, well, not even that. Nobody's talking about the fact that we just went into a foreign country, stole the president, and got out within 37 minutes with 0 American casualties.
Yeah.
Took down their entire air defense system, went in, had a whole replica of his house before we even did anything.
Yeah.
Went in, got him, left 37 minutes.
Yeah, but in reality, America pretty much just invaded Delaware.
Well, I know.
You know what I mean?
But
Yeah.
that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Like everybody's talking shit. Like everybody's
Yeah.
like, "Oh, we
Yeah.
can't do that." And,
we
like,
can.
Delta was like,
You want to
Yes,
bet?
we can.
"Bet."
Quit throwing spears at them.
Here's the thing when it comes to like the American military, and it's like people are always like, you can't do this.
Fuck around and find
Do
out.
what the fuck we want.
Yeah.
You know why? Because we said so.
I tell
It's like
people,
it's like the same when you we used to always get this thing when people talk about the sheepdog,
Yeah.
right? When it comes to being a cop. And I was like, I'd rather be the wolf.
Yep.
And they're like, what? I'm like, yeah, the sheepdog. I said, you know what the difference between the sheepdog and the wolf is? When you look at the sheepdog, people pet it. Nobody fucks with the wolf.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So I'd rather be the wolf.
I tell people all the
day
time,
long.
I'm like, you wanna know why? Like we let shit happen because we let it happen.
Oh yeah.
If we wanted
every
to
day.
stop any war, any country in the
You
world,
shut
we'd
it
do
down.
it in 10 minutes.
Like
We ended the first Iraq war, or the entire invasion, in like an hour.
it's like 72 hours.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because we bombed the shit out of it. We could do
Something
it
like
to
that.
any
It's
country
something
we wanted
stupid like
to.
that.
The only reason we don't is because politics gets.
Well, there's that guy, what's his name? The
Geneva
CIA
Conventions.
operative, Alex
Yeah.
Umante or something like
Yeah.
that. But he talks about us sending stuff to Ukraine to help them. We're not doing it because we give a shit.
No.
We're doing it because we're learning proximities on how to get closer to China.
Yep.
That's why we're doing it.
Yep. When I went to go work with the Marine Corps, the commandant of the Marine Corps was like, "We're getting rid of all that shit." So they got rid of all the tanks, AMRAPs, everything, anything big, any artillery, they got rid of it all. We ain't doing shit with it. We sent that shit to Ukraine. from Jacksonville, Florida. We put that shit on the ship.
And we sent 150 badgers that way too.
The one thing
there,
Well,
but it's
and
circulating.
that's what everybody doesn't understand. They're like, we sent. they're like, we sent how much money to Ukraine? No, we sent that shit in asset worth.
Mhm.
You send somebody like 6 Abrams tanks. What?
How do you figure out how to fight a war logistically? By
Yeah.
sending aid to another country already fighting a war in that territory.
And shit that we're not going to use. If
Yeah.
it comes off the line, we're never touching that again. We're going to sell it to a foreign country anyway.
Yep.
Yeah, we sold so much shit to Poland, it ain't even
Yeah.
funny.
Every country.
So much.
Every country.
They need about 3 million badgers.
Yeah, they do.
They do. And they need to stop fucking with my taxes.
Yeah, really disliking that part.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not fucking a fan of
Yeah.
that at all.
No.
I love being a badass, but I don't want you to take my fucking money
Money.
to do it.
Well, I'm really glad that you guys came by. We're going to do this
Absolutely.
again because
Absolutely
Oh, yeah.
riot.
my face hurts from laughing.
Like I said, you let us know. You let us know when you need us. We'll be here.
Mask. We'll save that one.
All right.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening, everybody.
Yeah, appreciate y'all.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Say bye, damn you.
Bye.
Sorry.